All right. Now, there is a chance that we're live, and it's exactly correct. Come on in, everybody. How is it going? Welcome, welcome. Good to be back streaming for y'all. I was away for a couple of days, but we return, and today is a fortuitous day. For I, now fully aware of the, this was traded to me, fully aware of the insanely broken shiny hunting as well as alpha shiny hunting methods, I think it's time that we shiny hunt the Zard. And then we gotta get ourselves a gigantic shiny Zard. So, I think the time is nigh. Meowth is gonna evolve. That's alright. They're fine the way they are. You're perfect. You don't, I wouldn't change a thing. So, hope everyone's doing good. I've had a lovely, restful couple days, and I'm ready to get back into it. So, let's see. I feel like I'm gonna have to reset this a few times. So as we kind of roll into it all, Tad, you have subscribed at tier 3, and you have been subscribed for 14 months. Holy shit, Tad. Thank you, Tad. It's going well. The cult of the whoa, something's going on. Hey, Bud, thank you so much for the subscription at tier 2 for 4 months. Holy shit. I really appreciate it, Bud. Thank you, everyone, for the support. Hello, everyone. Come on in. Big Ass Lamb is, of course, excited about the Lamb DLC. The Cult of the Lamb DLC. Itty Bitty Kitty Committee, Inc., Sesame Meatball. How are we doing, everybody? Come on in. I really appreciate the immediate support. Tad, Bud Horse, y'all, fist bump right here. There it is. That's fantastic. I really appreciate the support, y'all. Big shout out to you guys, keeping me going, and every little bit counts, and that's a hell of a lot of a bit. All right, so things have been going great. I was off last weekend because I was just having a little get together with a bunch of friends from all over the country. It was delightful. Let's see. Stream Elements telling us how many percentage we are. No, we're at a hype train. We're already at a hype train. Oh my gosh. All right, Stream Elements, I might need to calm you down a little bit there. All right, let's see. Been a while. It's good to see you, buddy. Adulting took over. It sure does. It sure does. Adulting has been really popping off for me of late, so I feel you on that one, Tad. What if we didn't do that? What if we didn't do that for the next 2 to 5 hours? Does that sound like a good plan to everyone? Let's see. Hello, Nintendo, come on in. 3 stream streak. I appreciate the support coming on in. Hell yeah. Hell yes, excuse me. It's cold and I'm dry. Everyone, it's like negative 20 wind chills out where I am. So I hope you're staying not cold. I hope you're staying not frosty, but warm and cozy as we embark on a cozy, shiny hunt. And it was a great time, Sesame Meatball. Let's see. You gave up your shiny hunt for the Rowlet. I mean, I understand. I tell you what. There's only so much time in the day. You're getting snow. Yes, it is. I think it's almost too cold to get snow right now. Lamb, we are hunting for the Zard. We are hunting for a Charmander. But there are no Charmander donut holes. So what I gotta do is I gotta reset, kill some time, hang out to nightfall, and that is gonna reset all of my, my dimensions. I gotta stop calling them donut holes, but I also will never stop calling them donut holes. But for those of you that want to know what I'm doing, it is the dimensional pockets where there's like different Pokemon, whatever they call these things. That's a side quest. The hyperspace zones, the hyperspace calliopes. So, Breen, you're first. Let it never be said that you weren't. What's up, Jen, Moonlight, Autumn Wolf? Sarcastic and irritable. Hello. Come on in, everybody. Good to see you. Moo coming through. Excellent. Ain't nothing to fuck with. Yes, I'm back from holiday on another holiday. So there's many levels of holiday, much like Hades. So here is a squeak of the duck for Breen. Ooh, that feels good. Ooh, that feels good. On a little Friday? Ooh, a little Friday squeak of the duck. Get out of town. Don Doozler is here. Okay, there's an Eevee and Don Doozler. Dondelisa Rice. This is something that I've said before. So, let's see. I'm out here looking for the Zard. I'm looking for a Chardlard. So, there's an ad break coming in. We'll snooze it. We got a hype train because of our wonderful supporters, Bud Horse and Tad. And esta economía, de veras. Let's see. I don't know what that funky little guy is. Maybe that's a strudel. Let's see. Surprisingly not cold. Negative minus 7... I'm so good at reading. Minus 7 Celsius with the wind. All right. What's that in American? Tres leches? Oh my god. What are we talking about? Don't you gonna make me hungry, Moo? I would destroy a tres leches cake. Oh my god. Ahora mismo? Yes. Ahorita. Phoenix, thank you so much coming in with a beautiful tier 1 for 4 months. Does Charmander count as a space heater? They will. They will indeed. How you doing, Phoenix? Coming on in. Good to see you. Hello. Hello, Sekendo. Everybody, welcome, welcome on this fine, freezing as fuck day. But you know what? We persevere. Hopefully, y'all are staying warm, staying out of the cold, and not working outside like some of the other productions in town we're trying to do. Let's see here. Keep up that streak, Celestial 7 stream. That's a whole week. That's a good streak. All right, 19. Thank you, Phoenix, for being my calculator. Wow, that's crazy, Jen. All right, the hype train has ended. Level 3, a hype chest. Wow, nothing like starting stream with a freaking hype train. Ugh. Oh, it warms my heart. And my streaming zone is currently at a good temperature because it gets way too hot in here regularly. So the fact that it's like shitballs freezing outside, it's like very nice in here. I live in radiator heat, so you're just gonna have to accept what it gives you. Maybe open a window, but not today. Not today. All right, we're gonna start these again. This is how we begin. Kill some time here. This is the calm before the storm, everyone. Negative 18. Well, that's actually where we're kind of at right now. I've got about negative 18 on wind chill on the feels like. They were saying up to negative 27. Which is stupid. Which is very stupid. That's Fahrenheit. That's Fahrenheit that I'm talking about. That's insane. That's criminal. That should be made illegal. Ooh, no. I don't want to look at the red ones. The red ones are battle zones. It's very cold. And Jen, you got a 3 stream streak. Good to see you back in black, my friend. Hope you're doing well in your fairy tale world where you see whales outside just hanging out. That's crazy. Masherna and Muna are here. Who's that Pokemon? I couldn't be asked. What is that guy? Is that Spoink? That doesn't Spoink. Who's that guy? I don't know what that guy is. Cenobuns! How is it going, Cenobuns? Fellow creator, fellow streamer, and Pokemon enthusiast. How you doing, bud? Hope you're staying freaking warm, because it's cold. It's very cold. Minus 10 Celsius in Norway. All right, that's you know, that's not so crazy. Or maybe that is. Let's see, I think somebody's... Where's my calculator? Let's see. In 2012, your area of northern Indiana got to minus 28. Oh my god, yeah. Was that the fucking... That was the polar vortex. I'm with you, Midwesterners. Midwesterners unite against the cold. Yes, it's so cold that you can see the lettering of the things I'm saying with the coldness of my breath. Doing good, just prepping up for the winter. Storm coming your way, sadly. Cenobuns, I'm right there with you. Let's see. Ceno, are you an American? Are you a Canadian? I've heard your voice. It could be one of the two. Or I'm just remembering incorrectly. How are my Canadians doing? Are my Canadians cold? If you're, you know, like I'm in the Midwest. I'm not so far. But I tell you what, it's got to be colder there, right? Canadian and miserable. I'm sorry, Breen. I'm so sorry, buddy. Nobody's thriving right now. I mean, we're all miserable. It's good to recognize that, you know, you might be slightly more miserable. Okay, so not this one. I'm just looking for that Zard, baby. So I'm resetting on the bench here, trying to get a hyperspace dimension, also known as a donut hole, that has a Charmander in it. So we're at it. We're doing the grind right now. And if anybody has any kind of hot take that the DLC is grindy, you're right. It's very grindy, and I'm a little bummed. But it does give, if you were ready for the grind, it does give you the ability to shiny hunt to your heart's content. You can do anything. The only limitation at Zombocom is you and how much time you have. Let's see. Celestial Link, that's for stopping by. A little drive-by hello. Hope you stay wonderfully warm and have a lovely Friday. My gosh. The hyperspace dementia, yes. The hyperspace calliope. The hyper donut hole. The super fun go-go time zone. It's called by many names. The dog. Oh my god. Is Shiny Carbink cute? I can't get distracted. Ooh, it's the Scyther zone. Scyther. You're American. Hello, fellow American. Let's see. My fellow American. Let's see. Oh my gosh, yeah, 21 to 26 inches of snow. Holy shiz. Holy shiz. So, what are you playing these days? What are you up to? Not gonna lie, once you'll get the DLC, you'll be doing full box of shiny Mimikyus. You can do it. This is a world that's actually very doable. I did one jump into a donut hole, and let me find the wife box. I found like 3. I think I found like 5. I gave one of them to her. I find like 5 shiny Swablues. It's been kind of crazy what you can do. To give you another idea, I found like 3 alpha shiny Beldums. This is Steven, whoever that is, and Steven is now my son. Watch trick is at 34. Oh my god, popping off, Phoenix. I really appreciate the support. That means a lot. Canada will be colder, but the Midwest, upstate New York will frequently get more snow. Phoenix has got that those meteorological factoids that I do so love. All right, we got an ad coming in, but I'll be here. Messing with Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Ooh, a little modded situation? That sounds awesome. Well, hell yeah, dude. And Rusty Keys coming in. You've been watching the Cutie Lock? Well, thank you so much for supporting in the YouTube world, and come on into the live. We have fun over here. Welcome to the holiday. There's an ad break going on, so if you can't hear anything that I just said, Rusty, I will give you a proper hello once we're back to the wild world on the other side of the paywall. Let's see here. Weather YouTube videos. That explains it. Phoenix is... Look, I love a hyperfixation that I personally can benefit from, right? Who doesn't love that? All right, let me look around once more. God, there's so much bullshit on my map. Hell yes. All right, Rusty, it might be because you just popped in. I have it in my channel that, like, if somebody just showed up, they don't get into the ad break because that feels like a weird barrier that doesn't help anybody. But good to see you. Thanks for supporting. And welcome, welcome. I am out here I'm resetting my hyperspace wild zones, which I call donut holes. And I am trying to find one with a little Charmander in it. Looking for that holy grail of shinies, because I'm not much of a shiny hunter. I'm a nuzlocker by trade. And yet, Toxel, this could Ruby Power of Endings. That's fine. I'll do main quest stuff later. I need to find a shiny boy. Let's see here. Ooh, that's a good one. But I shall not be tempted. Charmeleon is here. Is that good enough, though? Well, here's the thing. Charmeleon's here. That's not a Charmander, which is the more exciting version. Would Canadian Hades call the donut holes Timbits? I'm not Canadian enough to answer that, I'm afraid. What the hell's a Timbit? Is that a donut hole? Is a donut called a Tim? All right, we're back from the ad. Come on in, everybody. You still get a Charizard. Also, there's a Lampent here, and getting a shiny Litwick could pop off. You know. Rayquaza can take a backseat. I'm trying to get the shiny Chardlard. Yes, Munchkins is what Dunkin' Donuts calls them, and America runs on Dunkin', but I'm not sure about Canada. Do you guys have Dunkin' Donuts, and do they say Canada runs on Dunkin'? Or do they still say America runs on Dunkin'? I guess you can come by also? It feels a little ethnocentric. But yeah, I think on the chance that we can get ourselves the Chandelure, if we could get, oh my god, the Chandelure? Yeah, sign me the frick up. Let's go here. Can I fast travel here? Okay, I got too many freaking side quests on my map. I'm a mess, and I really appreciate you all for still accepting me where I am, which is in a heap of garbage. Maybe that's what they mean, Swella. How's it going? Is this the Shiver Me Timbers? Are we talking about shaking a basket of donuts? Yeah. Our donut shops are Tim's, Krispy Kreme, and Country Style. Well, we have Krispy Kremes, and they are good. Any of my Kansas City folks out there, oh, I tell you what, frickin' hell, I don't want to admit it, but you do have the best donuts in the United States. I don't know. I wanted it to be where I'm from, but it isn't. It's Lamar's. Lamar's Donuts in Kansas City. You've won, all right? Begrudgingly, from my cold, dead hands, you have the best donuts. Let's see here. Tim Hortons Timmy Hoes. I love that. Okay, so the donut is a Tim. Tim Hortons used to be great, but then when they were purchased by private equity firm, and now you know nobody that still likes them. Oh no. You used to be cool. What happened? Vic Sauce, good to see you, buddy. Come on in. I'm all good. I am on my way from misery to happiness today, as I am looking for the holy grail of shinies. Hold on. I made it to where I was going to, but I just remembered that I'm gonna be more of a tryhard than I was before, because these are my daily affirmations. Look into the mirror and say, I am going to try hard more than I did yesterday. I'm gonna have more sweat on my hands than I did yesterday. And by that, I mean I am going to do a backup save at a Pokemon Center, and if we don't find the shiny Zard, then we just do it all again. The Holy Grail of shinies, in my eyes, which are correct, but multiple people could be correct, is Charizard. So I am out here looking for a shiny Alpha Charizard. And I think I have the ability to do that based on the fact that I found fricking 3 shiny frickin' Alpha Beldums last time. So maybe that's my audacity, but I'm willing to accept that. Maybe I just had the luck of ages, but it seems like maybe this game just makes it easier, which I like. The best donuts in the US aren't even donuts. Pexi is where it's at. Well, then what is it? Phoenix, you can't drop that kind of mysterious hint. What is it then? Let's see here. Yeah, and I've never heard of that sarcastic. I think you're probably being crazy right now. Saw Alpha Mr. Mime. Oh boy. Polish or Ukrainian? Well, I'm Czech. So our languages are similar, though I don't really speak Czech. All right, you switched to McDonald's coffee. Whoa, that's the same brand as Tim Hortons? Wow, that's crazy. That's Ukraine. Okay. All right, well, we're having wonderful conversations, and I love to encourage that. But just know that I'm locking in, so I might not see everything. So we have Sparkling Power all types, Alpha 3. We have Sparkling Power Dragon. Okay, this is the one. Sparkling Power 3, Alpha Power 3. So if anybody is unfamiliar with donuts, the calories give you, the more calories you have, the more time you can spend in the hyperspace donut holes. And if you have a Sparkling Power 3, you are guaranteed 1 shiny. So, and Alpha Power 3 means it's going to be very difficult to walk around because there's a bunch of alphas and they're all mad at us. So, let's do it. Just like in real life, yes, calories keep you alive. I think the amount of calories that we're inviting into our bodies this time around would probably be enough to send us to a very early grave, but let's see. It's Polish, pronounced Puczki. Oh, they're a dense donut, usually cut in half and filled with cream. That sounds terrible. Oh, there's the shiny. There's our shiny. Our first shiny has been acquired, everyone. So this is the guaranteed shiny, and it is a Lampent. And I think it's an alpha. Do you see it right there with the blue flame? It's a no, not Lampent. The first one, Litwick. Oh, yes. Okay, first shiny is a Shalfa. Oh God, this is gonna be such a nightmare. Okay. Get it, do something. I don't know. Do something, help. It's an alpha Litwick. You couldn't possibly still say. I want this one. There we go, backstrike. Okay, we just do this, it's fine. Got him! Got him! Got baby! Oh my god, yes! Okay, we're cruising. We're crushing and we're cruising. Okay, so now comes the time where I can't just... I have to reset. But look at all those Charmanders. This is the place. If we don't get a shiny Alpha Charizard, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be so surprised. If I die in the game, I die for real. But this is why you do this. Okay. So hopefully we get another Alpha that time. Okay. Well, that was depressing. That was crazy. But you know what? We all right. It's up, X, and B. Yeah, and then we start from backup data. So now the donut hasn't been used. And I guess hopefully it will be another Alpha. If I really want to be sweaty, which I'm not sure. Hi, Steven. Hey, Steven. Who's a big metal guy? It's you. I love Steven. What do you mean I can't bring him into the Sizzler? Okay, this is where I want to go. Dated reference on the Sizzler, but I miss you forever, Sizzler. How is it going? Good to see y'all. Bud, Rusty Keys. Yeah, it's a very fantastic shiny. Let's see. Come on in, everybody. Ooh, we're talking about donuts. We're talking about the cold. We're talking about Steven. Let's see. There was a nail salon near your high school called Polish, and you asked your friends if Polish-style nails were a thing, and they laughed at you for years. I don't know. I don't know, Donut. Well, Donut's here. Now I'm talking about Donut the person. But I was talking about donuts, the delicious food. Woo! Okay, so we try it again. What's up, Whoopie? Come on in, everybody. Ah, it's so good to see you. Welcome. Here on this beautiful, freezing as fuck day as we stay cozy. Polish a Polish? Polish polish? I don't know. Only our Polish friends could say. Let's see. I'm from the southern hemisphere, so here we're getting cooked at 35. Rusty! Rusty! Could we maybe do like a Dutch? Could we split? I would love to split our weather. Could I maybe open some kind of donut wormhole space so that eventually we equal out? Because it's -20 wind chill Fahrenheit. So I'm so sorry that I don't have a quick calculator, but it's cold. Wow, Whoopie-Q's thriving. Good to see it. I'm happy some of us are doing good. Okay, so this one's a baby. What if I didn't want that? What if I didn't want that? What if I wanted to go straight for that Alpha? And now the slippery slope begins as I just have the ability to do this over and over. Ah. Start from backup data. The wax wings of Icarus. So close to the sun, yet so thrilling to be aloft in the skies. Above the labyrinth. Oh, Daedalus, what you have given me this day, you know not. Hi, Steven. Let's try it again. Now I want donuts. But in this weather, I'll sooner die. Does anybody else, any other countries than the United States, have Dunkin' Donuts? I need to know this. And ASMR redeem? Breen, I haven't, but there's a reason that I haven't. Because I feel like people get weird stuff out of ASMR. Am I microaggressing against the ASMR community? Moonlit, here is a hydrate for you. There's a Dunkin' in Japan? Do they say Japan runs on Dunkin'? Let's see. I am always cautious about the things. Well, that'll do. That'll do! Look at this beautiful beast. Okay, come on. Nope, don't look this way. Nope, please, don't look this way. Okay, you're majestic, and I want to sneak up on you. Oh, can I pet that dog? Oh, can I pet that dog? Please. Please look the other way. Kind doggo. Okay, I might just have to knock the other guys out, huh? Yeah, this is not good. Ooh, I want to pet that dog. I want to pet that dog. Why is everyone a Houndour now? Why is everybody Houndour? No. No, 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 no. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Yeah. There's Charmander's over here. Everyone is rather cross with me right now. Is that a... No, that's just a Charmander next to a Charmeleon. Are we still mad? What are we mad about? We don't need to be mad. All right. God damn it, they weren't... Okay, hold on. Okay, we're going into the mall. Maybe the mall is a safe place to be. It's not a safe place to be. Okay. This is the problem when everything is in alpha, is that you're just gonna get cooked. I'm getting slowly roasted to perfection out here. I'm gonna die again! I'm gonna die again! No, not like this, please. Please, not like this. No, now there's a lampant after me. I'm getting fire spun! Stop fire spinning me. Okay, this is... I tell you what, they're like, shiny hunting's gonna be easier, but it's also not. So, keep that in mind. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Yes! That's right! That's not even what I was hunting, but it's what I wanted, it turns out. Oh my god. Okay, yes! Yes, baby! Look at this. Look at this blue dog. Look at this blue dog. That's a good one. Now here's the thing, everyone. Moonlit, you've redeemed a nickname. So I guess we're keeping him. I guess this is just we live here now. Moonlit, what is the name of this dog? Popey. What's the name of my blue dog? Dante. Dante, I've been such a fan of your Inferno, so it's only right that you join our party. Bork Bork. A very fine Bork Bork to you. All right, fantastic. Let me do a quick thing here. Excuse me. Do you have any mods in the chat right now? Any mods around? Just managing requests out here. Complete them all. There we go. It actually probably could get Inferno. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Duncan, given the conversation. I mean, I am running for my goddamn life out here. All right, so Dante, welcome to the party. Dante, you hang out. I have a Beldum. I got another Beldum. I'm lousy with shinies. Also, Dave is here. What am I doing? I'm out here shiny hunting, but I don't have Dave in the party. I'm so sorry for transgressing against Dave. Give us this, our Davely bread. Dave loves you, everyone. I want you to know. Not to get too religious here, but Dave loves you. Yeah, I'll show you the big puppy. That's a good dog. That's a good big dog. That's a very good dog. The only Dave emote I have is Dave on fire. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. A big boy. All right, and now we reset until we're sick. So that's how we do it. Now we hunt for more. Yes, my avarice for shinies knows no bounds. Yes. I will dig too greedily and too deep, in fact, because yum, 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 I'm hungry. No, I stand by that. I stand by what I said. Oh my god. What's the story with Dave? The story with Dave is stupid. So Dave was an encounter. I caught Dave. Where did Dave original go? Dave should be around here somewhere. Oh yes, this is Dave Prime. So I caught Dave as a Nuzlocke encounter, and you know, Dave sucks, right? So I'd be like, oh, we're getting into this next big fight. I've got Pepper, Svengoolie, I've got Audrey, and Dave is here. But I really need to lock in and figure out how to beat this boss battle, right? And so people became, maybe people saw themselves in Dave, maybe Dave became kind of a movement for the, I don't know, mediocrity. But people just were really standing for Dave. And so they love Dave. I got an alpha Dave, and then the first I think it was Bud Horse caught a shiny Dave and traded it over. And the first shiny I get when I got the shiny charm was another shiny Dave. So, Dave has become a bit of a messiah around here. Dave is kind of like, you know, I can only attempt to speak for Dave. Dave is becoming something that's out of my hands. And yes, Dave is stupid. If you're a Dave hater, you're correct. But also, people love Dave, so you can't necessarily fight the numbers, kids. I don't know what to tell you. Let me get this Meowth in here. I have a spare frickin' Galarian Meowth Alpha. Got so many shinies. All right. Wait a second. What is Litwick still doing here? Did you guys see that? Have I discovered something really broken? Have I discovered something absolutely dastardly? It auto-saved him. But then the first guaranteed shiny that I found, this time that I went to my backup save, was Dante. So are my Pokemon saved and then brought over to the backup save? Meaning that I could do this until I'm nauseous? Getting non-stop free alpha shinies? If I have the requisite donut? Fascinating. All I'm saying is I could restart. Look, I save, right? I'll save. All I'm saying is we could test this for science. Would we put Litwick and Dante's existence into question and possibly save over them? Yes. But could we profit? We could. Look, stop talking about Icarus. Icarus isn't here right now. It's just you and me. Look, it happened, right? Litwick is here. This is a shiny alpha Litwick. That's Dante. I even did it twice. Remember, I walked in and there wasn't. It was a non-alpha Litwick, and I'm like, well, I don't want that. And then Dante showed up. So, Jen, you just cashed in channel points to name Dante. How do you feel? How do you feel about doubling down and trying this out? Because Dante's existence would be kind of on the brink. If I catch another one, which in all likelihood I will, I'll name him Dante. But how do you feel about this? This is you're implicated. Experiments are fun. This is why you're great. Okay, so now we gotta test it. Now we need to test this out. So what I'm doing is I come in here, get to the Legends Zippity-Doo-Dah, I hit up XB, and I go to the backup save, and we're gonna go to that backup save, and now let's look at the party, right? Now we look at the party. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, Litwick is still here. Litwick is still here. Is Dante here? Dante is not here. What happened? How did this do? You all saw it, right? How did this happen? Anybody? I'm gonna search. Let me look for species here. Let me look for Houndoom. I have a Houndoom here. This is a regular Houndoom. This is an alpha, but a regular Houndoom. I did die with the Litwick. You're right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I died. I died with Litwick in my arms. Hold the frick on. Okay. So now we continue for science, all right? Come on, Steven, let's go. I am gonna not hit that button. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna catch the first shiny I see, and then I'm gonna reset after I died in order to replicate. Because in science, we look for replication of results, otherwise, it's not provable data, right? So this is what we go for, all right? All right, look, it's the wax beaker of Icarus, okay? I'm doing science here. Let's see. And I don't lose the donut until I respawn. But then I don't lose the donut at all when I come back. Well, let's go the fuck in, right? Okay, we're gonna try it again. Okay, now we go back in. Now we are going back in. We eat the donut. I've seen this a billion times before. We're intentionally Groundhog's Daying ourselves. So let's see. Here's our guaranteed shiny. It's another alpha shiny Litwick. Oh no, that sucks. Oh no, I'm bugged. Okay. Okay. Well, that's okay. I'll just catch you. What? Throw it at that. That's, yes. Okay. I caught him. And now, I let the fire spin take me. I let it take me. Good night. Good night, cruel world. That is, in fact, a dream world. All right. Premachu, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 7 months. Fist bump for you. Holy shit. I really appreciate that support. I allowed the fires of Litwick to take me out. And now, we quit. And now we come back. All right. Okay. And now we're back here. We're doing science. Everybody wear your safety goggles. And I do up XB. I start from a backup file. I perished. I perished. But perhaps I'm reincarnated as a cooler guy with a bunch of cute elves around me that for some reason think I'm cool? Am I getting isekai'd? Let's see here. Where are you? Where's Litwick? I gotta search for him. Hold on. Search the boxes. Litwick. We're doing science out here. If anybody is just popping in, I'm reverse isekai'ing myself for the sake of science. It didn't work that time. Wait a second. It didn't work that time. Okay, I have one alternate. Okay. If I'm realizing that there's something that I haven't done to replicate this in totality. Okay, so we're gonna let's do this, and I'm gonna make another backup save. I'm gonna do another backup save. Okay. In the shiny box, we're gonna put Claude. We're gonna put Meowth. All right. This is important. This literally, did we know that we would be pioneering a new and brave world? All right, I think Florida Ma'am should join us, as well as Edelyn. Everybody stand. Wear your safety goggles. All right, I can't be held responsible. Okay, so let's do this. So let's put Glimmet over here. Dave, I feel like Dave wasn't here, so as much as it hurts me to do this, I don't think Dave should be in it. Okay, so Steven, you were here. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm going to save a backup save because it wasn't multiple times. It wasn't multiple times that it happened. You know what I'm saying? So we do our backup save here. Good. And then that's all. So whenever you save at a Pokemon Center, it gives you a backup save, and that's what you can come back to. That's the sweaty try-hard strategy of donut resetting, of which we needn't speak of. But here we are. I'm gonna go one more time. Now that I have this shiny Alpha Litwick in my, there's two things I'm trying to replicate right now. One is that it was in my party when I died, and two, that I only had one backup. I had just saved the backup and then died. It wasn't that I went to the backup again and then tried it again, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does, but I know what I'm testing, and we'll see if it works. Okay, for science, we come in. Okay, our guaranteed shiny is a little baby Litwick. That's fine. That's fine for what we're doing. We catch him. We big catch him. Okay, Litwick is in the party right now. Here's a Litwick in the party, right? And so now, I let the Litwick take me. Now we self-sacrifice, bravely sacrificing our own life for science. God, this is slow. I wish you would hurry up. The Will-O-Wisps aren't doing it. I think you just said this. I really thought that this was gonna be quicker. This is a lot. And now we're still at it. Am I healing faster than you can damage me? It feels like that's explicitly what's happening. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got a second fire spin. This is really... Okay, all right, it worked. Okay, so now I'm back. I got through the donut hole. I saw my sad little face, and then I reset. Now we go back. Now we go back. Yeah, the Dave fire emote is really hitting. I do. The start from backup data. Good, good. Come on. Come on now. Here we are. And it isn't here. What the fuck happened? How did that happen? Where in the fucking what? Steven's here. Steven was out before. Maybe Steven needs to be out. Hold on. Steven was out. Hold on. Hold on. Steven was out when I did the backup save, right? Because I remember Steven barreling through and me being like, oh, hey, Steven. Okay. Just cheering on Steven. I believe in Steven. So then he's back. Okay, but that's fine because he was out, right? Okay. We go here. We're going to do it all again. We do it all again. The thing is, if this ends up being a shiny Alpha Zard, can I even bring myself? Can I even bring myself to do this reset, knowing that I would be putting their life in the balance, but I feel like I must. I feel like I must because you all are bearing witness, just as I am, that something shenaniganerous has happened. Something weird went on here today. We witnessed an anomaly. We saw something happen. It could be that I never... Okay, there's a couple things that I'm trying to replicate now. I'm trying to replicate Steven being open at the Pokemon Center. Like, he was out. He was out of his Pokeball. And I saved in hyperspace. Where's my shiny? Yeah, I see him. I saved in hyperspace. Here we go. Let's get this Litwick. Let's get this butter. Cool. I immediately saved. Okay, so I immediately saved. And then I died. Okay. So, take me. Take me away. I should really find some stronger guys to be doing this. All right. This is the part of Groundhog's Day they never want to show you. I am Dave right now. I'm dying for my own sins. Okay? We die again. I saved before catching it too. Okay, maybe there's something to that. And then we made it out here. I saw my sad little face, and then I restarted. Okay, so let's... I feel like I really could continue, so I will. Because I'm so wicked excited at the fact of discovering some kind of glitch like this. That would be so crazy. We are on the cusp of greatness. All right, here. Hold on, Obisuli. Thank you so much for this information. Here comes Steven. Steven's not out. Why is Steven not out? What happened with Steven? Because Steven, like, ran through. And it's not here. Okay. All right, let me catch up. Let me see what we're doing here. I saved before catching it. You saved in hyperspace before catching it, but not after because you were targeted and then died in a reset before I finished respawning. Let's see here. Before I finished respawning. Here, I'm going to heal. Because my guy's out. I think Obisoli's kind of in there. What do you mean by respawning? And then I reset. I definitely remember seeing my sad, sad face. Okay, I might have to have Steven out. Let's just have Steven out, because that I feel good about that. So I saved in hyperspace before catching it, but I didn't save after. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense that I would have, because I was nonstop aggroed. I was cooked alive. And now here I am. In a limbo of my own making, in purgatory. You never came back to the city, it was still over the wormhole screen, loafing. Back after dying. Okay, Obisoli. Alright, okay. Obisoli, get a lab coat on. Come on in here. Come on in. We're doing science, and now you are too. Okay, I'm gonna skip this. I don't think that's the part of it. Okay. Okay, perfect. Fantastic. I'm gonna save right the fuck now. We have another alpha guy. Okay. Okay. I want to pet that dog. It's a baby Dante. Okay. Baby Dante. Baby Dante, please. Baby Dante, give me that backstrike on Baby Dante. Backstrike on Baby Dante. I got Baby Dante. And I didn't save. Maybe it's because I didn't catch it. Okay, there's one thing I could try if this doesn't work. I'm gonna have these guys beat me up. I do remember seeing the sad face, but okay, well, we'll try it without. I don't think that necessarily... We'll quit in the wormhole. Okay. These dogs are really doing a quick job of it. Thank goodness it's you guys and not the other ones. Okay, I go through the wormhole after I perish, and I see my sad, sad face. And then I stop my dumb little song to go back, and now we try it. So if now we have Baby Dante, we're coming towards it. But there's one other thing I could try, and that is... because I remember I caught that Litwick while I was being aggroed. I caught that Litwick while somebody was aggro on me. So if that's the case, I never lost aggro. Don't have Baby Dante, but Steven's here. Steven's here, but I don't have Baby Dante. Could it be because... Let me look for Houndour. There's no way it went into there, right? Houndour. Okay, search the boxes. This is an Alpha Houndour, but it's just a regular one. Search the boxes. Houndour. Please, there's gotta be something. All right. Okay, so Steven is here. That's what I know. Steven is here, and that's okay. So I think the one thing that I still need to recreate is that everyone was really mad at me all the time, right? I caught Litwick while there was aggro on me, and I died not getting away from the aggro, I think, and I didn't save. So let's see. I'm going to try it a couple ways because that's what we do. That's what we're doing here. Everyone lab coat up. Okay. Coming back in. Because that Litwick, we have a Litwick on that currently doesn't even exist. I'm not going to skip this because I don't think I skipped it before. I don't know if this even matters. This is so exciting. Oh, what a... Possibly glitching the game. We definitely did once glitch ourselves a free shiny alpha. So I need to see, I immediately saw it and I saved. This is a regular shiny, so I don't know if the fact that it's an alpha makes it any different. Okay, I'm gonna okay, you guys are all mad at me, that's fine. I'm gonna catch this Houndoom. And they're still... Okay, we caught Houndoom, the aggro is on us, and then we give ourselves to science. We go bravely into the inky blackness of death. Really wish I could be rewarded with a quicker death. There it is, okay. Okay, so you see it, you saw it, and now I'm gonna get through, see my sad face. I saw my sad face, and then it ended. It's now saving. I'm gonna interrupt that save. Maybe it's because of that save. I haven't been allowing it to save, so I have one more thing to try if this doesn't work. Get used to hearing me say that. Okay. This could, if we do this, if we manage to get this, the value that brings. Okay, not yet. Not yet. We don't have it yet, but we still have this little Litwick with us. This shiny alpha Litwick. Were they here at the beginning? Am I crazy? Am I crazy right now? Budhorse, did you give me a shiny alpha Litwick and I'm just full of shit right now? Did I just pull this thing out of the PC? Bud, are you in here? I had a Litwick at the start of the stream. Did I have a shiny alpha Litwick at the start of the stream and I'm just a big ol' idiot? No, you can't. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone about this. Is this really it? Okay. Oh, no. All right. But, like, I was excited. But science! Science was done. I just don't know. It was bad science. Bad science was done. I think the mystery solved. No! No! Oh, this is so embarrassing. I can't, of course, a quick look at the footage and you would see that I just had one already. No! Hoisted by my own petard! Oh, man. Alright. Well. Okay. Cool. Oh, so I thought I had a glitch, but I didn't have a glitch! A negative result is still, I thought I had a glitch where I was gonna get infinite shinies, but I was just an infinite doom cough. No! Okay. Nobody needs to find out about this. Nobody needs to know, alright? So don't post it on social media. Me? Oh my god, this science ruined. So funny. Yeah, all you need to do is exclamation point clip, I think, to clip stuff. My game is no longer glitched. After all I did, I was like, okay, Steven's here. Okay, look, now Steven's here, and that was part of it. And then I saved, but then I didn't. It was my first reset when I went to the backup save. And then I also died with aggro. What actually happened was I was a big old dumb idiot. No, come on. Okay. I was like, I gotta tell all shiny hunters. I'm gonna go viral. Everyone's gonna be so cool, and everyone's gonna be like, wow, you found that. And I'll be like, yeah, that was me. I'm pretty cool and handsome and cool. And then everyone would be like, yeah, you're right. And then I was just an idiot. All right. Yeah. I don't think I'm a Pokemon professor, guys. I think I just had a Litwick in my party. Already. Hey, thank you, Suela. That's important. That's nice. Alright, well, now we can just reset until we get the shiny alpha that we want. And look, man, and for a moment we tasted joy. Was it a lie? Yes. It was a big ol' stupid lie. But for a moment, it was true. And that has to mean something. Aside from me just being an idiot. It definitely means that, but it's gotta mean something else. We shared something here today. And it was a shiny experience. Okay, so I'm gonna actually reset until I get an alpha in that area, because it's been so common. Okay, now I'm back to my usual grind, but for a moment, the emotions were real. What we had was real, damn it. Even though it explicitly wasn't. Damn it, it was almost there. I almost was breaking the game code. I was just breaking my brain, though. Just breaking my brain. I'll probably still make a short about it. That's so stupid. Ugh. I'm so happy that I've brought some joy. Yep, the wife did get the shiny Swablu with the help of Budhorse. I'm glad it's good content, Vic. Yeah, maybe if we bring David it'd be different. Alright, so for a brief and fleeting moment, I felt so powerful. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You could because you watched it happen. That'd be so cool. And then I'd have just like hordes of dirty shinies to trade to all of you. We'd all be complicit. We'd all be complicit, but nay. Nay, the game is unfortunately made, well, arguable to some, but in this case, airtight. Okay, here's another alpha shiny Litwick. Okay, catch him. Big catch him. Caught him. Okay. I can't save because I'm aggroed. Okay, that's fine though. So now we're just back at it. Now we can finally play the game. Okay. Good. I save and I have now when I look in my inventory now when I look at my party, I've got 2 shiny alpha Litwicks. Okay. All right. Let's not have this be the first thing that we say when we raid today. What's up, May? Good to see you. You've missed a hell of an opener. How you doing? All right. Hey, we almost became god scientists, and instead we were goobers. Name it Icarus. I think we must. And then the first shiny dog I catch, I'll name Dante. Yeah, I feel like we must. A lot of shinies. A lot of shiny. I thought for a minute, May, that I had an infinite shiny glitch, and in fact, I was just duping myself. I died, and then I reset with a backup save, and after having caught a shiny alpha Litwick, and I look in my party and there's a shiny alpha Litwick, and I'm like, oh, I made something happen. And I tried to replicate the glitch like 10 times until I realized that at the start of this stream, I already had a shiny alpha Litwick that Bud traded me. And that the game was just working properly. But it was in the name of science. It was almost there. We did so much. I recalled so much of my 1 semester in zoology. Icarus. That's right. A little Hades lore. My first year in college was for zoology. And now I'm here. Okay, so things are going differently than I thought. Schrodinger's shiny. Ugh. Alright. That's fine. So now we reset like regular. Okay. It was all good times, yeah. Hey, Rusty, that's awesome. What flavor of biology did you graduate in? Oh my god, I feel crazy right now. I feel crazy. I'm such meteoric heights to such astronomical lows. We've really run the emotional gamut today. Is it run the emotional gamut? Not gambit, right? While I have biologists in the chat. Phoenix, you saw it. You're like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I say. That's fine. Okay, we're fine. Now we just shiny hunt like regular. Now we just all pretend that that shut up, right? Then we all just say shut up. In other news, Instagram is going great right now. I'm at 900 subscribers over on Instagram. I tried Instagram when I first started the channel like 3 years ago, to no avail. And I was like, I guess it's not, you know, I'm not gonna bother with the social media if I'm not getting much back on it. But then recently, when I made the latest video, the cutie lock, like, comment, and subscribe, the most adorable nuzlocke ever, I was like, all right, I'll try posting some of the stuff. Because I was trying some, my shorts are snappier and different. And unfortunately, it did very well. So now I've just been going through getting all my old shorts on Instagram. If anybody, you know, wants to check out the Instagram, it's the usual shorts, but it's kind of been, I've been able to do just the ones that I know have done well. So Instagram's popping off, and I'm at about 920 followers over there, so that's very exciting. What does gamut mean? So running the gamut, like the entire array of emotions. To say I ran the gamut of emotions, like I went from happy to sad to depressed, which is kind of sad still, but like you know, you've gone through the entire spectrum. And hey, Rusty, that's great to hear. I definitely want to do another Infinite Fusions, and probably the crab lock will be Infinite Fusions, because all things become crab. And I think that would be the funniest way to do the crab lock. Let's see, it's always Friday. Yeah, the Friday streams, there's something about them. Pokemon Day isn't that far away. Oh, some Champions news. I'd be so happy with that, Vic. Yes. Vic is our resident VGC tryhard, and I love him for it. I'm always like, Vic, what do I do? Help. Vic helped me put a team together at one point. Reject monkey, return to crab. You understand, Rusty Keys. We're doing this for science. Oh, home compatibility for ZA seems like something that we would all want. You know, I've never actually used Pokemon Home. Okay, I've reset enough times that I feel like I should be able to go see if there's shinies around. Whoa, look at that. So, this is a question for my No, that's just what Charmander always looks like. Here's a question for my shiny hunting public. If I'm resetting on the edge over there, and these Charmanders aren't like within the zone, they're not like spawned in yet when I reset the area, am I resetting the spawns for them? Like, am I shiny hunting them when I keep traveling? Also, what's up, Fallen? Good to see you. Yeah, so, because I reset the area, and boom, there's my Litwicks, but the Charizards, or the Charmanders aren't spawned in yet, right? So, I'm resetting the area, but then I walk over here and then they do spawn in, but am I shiny hunting, right? Does anybody know? Let's see. Weeble songs, Bag of Crabs. I don't remember that, though I did love Weeble. And hello, Rove. Good to see you, buddy. Rove, you missed a hell of an opening. It resets the whole map. Fantastic. Thank you, bud. You missed a hell of an opening part of the stream. I thought that I was a scientist. I thought that I broke the game code and I got a free alpha shiny after I went to a backup reset. And instead, I was a big dumb idiot. And I actually just already had a shiny alpha Litwick in my party, and and everybody you know, and then everybody saw that I was an idiot. But I was going through the scientific method. I was like, okay, let me replicate exactly what happened. I died after having caught the mega while being aggroed, and then I didn't, and then I got back, and I made it through the donut hole, and then I reset, and then my big Metagross was out, and thusly I need to replicate every single aspect of this experiment to see if I can get this data repeatable. And the only thing that was repeatable was my stupidity, unfortunately. I do have shiny Alpha Litwick now, but that's because this is a Shine Power 3 sandwich, so you get a guaranteed shiny when you pop in. Favorite shiny so far? Of the shinies that I have right now? That's a good question. I mean, obviously I like Edelin. Steven's great. I don't know who Steven's named after, but Steven's great. And Metagross is awesome. Edelin, Florida Ma'am, Litwick, all very good. It's like that one episode of SpongeBob where he has to repeat everything he's done, including eating snail food. Oh boy, that is the vibe, yeah. Mega Zygarde, oh, I bet they're insane. I like Tank. Dave's here. Honestly, Jeff, Pinkaboo, you're not a shiny. You're my precious, precious daughter. We'll get Dave over here. Dave should probably be over here. Yeah. Favorite shiny that I've got so far? It might be Tank. I really love Tank. That green is pretty cool. But close second is Jeff and Steven. Also Dave's here. Yeah, Dave's here. Steven Stone, who's that? A shiny Pinkaboo would be very nice. Let's see here. All right, we'll just keep resetting. Never heard of Steven Stone. Let's see. Steven Stone. I got roasted on the internet for this, and so I will never remember. Yes, Rusty, you're being so helpful. In one of my earlier videos was I did the Pokemon Emerald Rogue, which was one of the first Pokemon roguelikes to really hit the scene. And it brings you to a random final boss, and it's like, the final boss that you do after this big, crazy rigmarole of going through all of these levels and dying and, you know, trying to go through it again is Steven Stone. And I'm like, who? And I hadn't played Gen 3 since it came out in 2000 whatever. And I'm like, who's this guy? And I posted the clip, and then every one of those comments was like, you shut your dirty little harlot mouth. That's Steven. And everyone's like calling me a harlot for some reason. And Steven Stone, they're like, that's Steven. And I'm like, well, I guess this is my personality now, that I don't know who Steven is, because it really was so funny to see everyone so triggered about it. Oh my God. Your first Pokemon game husband. Yeah, and the girls gays and theys love Steven. Everyone's horny for Steven. So there's I think that his belovedness. Another thing that I'm noticing is just, and when I think about just kind of like the not anyone in this chat, of course, but when I think about like the stinky gamers of the internet, because, like, I just reposted on Instagram my Pokemon Renegade Platinum intro, where I talk about, like, this Pokemon game was tailor-made to punch grandma in the face and spit in your coffee. And that's the line. And then I would say, like, 30 to 50% of the comments I got on that were how everyone was so fine with Cynthia spitting in their coffee, and I'm like, please don't. Can we rise above this as a people? Look, man, I know she's cute. Can we not talk about wanting to get stepped on in this? Look, I know, we're too horny as a fandom sometime, but it's just so, it's all of those comments, I'm just like, I guess thank you for commenting. It helps my algorithm, but also we're getting a little intense here, you know? Also, Sekendo, yes, I agree that Steven is not that interesting. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just triggering you guys again. I'm gonna keep resetting. Yeah, it's man, my heart goes out to my ace siblings out here because, you know, I'm sure you feel it way more than I do, but it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, look, man, I don't know, Cynthia, the one thing that story-wise about, I mean, aside from the fact that Cynthia was, if you were a kid when you played Generation 4, Cynthia killed you, right? Cynthia's tough, especially for a kid. As an adult, you can do it. You can do it. I'm gonna get my fan moving. May, Ace Royalty, shout out. So, and see you in a bit, Jen. But oh no, I turned around and I turned my fan on. I'm talking about, yes, the involvement of Cynthia in the story. One thing that really is crazy about Cynthia in the story, Generation 4, Platinum, Diamond Pearl, is that Cynthia is supposedly the strongest trainer in the region. You both go to the Shadow Dimension, which is essentially hell, and Giratina, who is essentially the devil, is there. And then there is a cult leader that is attempting to harness the power of the devil to reset the world and kill everyone and everything that's ever existed. And Cynthia's like, watching you do it. She's like, go get him, champ. And I'm like, Cynthia, you're the adult here. Why am I fighting Satan? And she's just like, sorry, I'm playing games on my phone. Right? Like, what the fuck? Look, there's no shortage of adults failing children in these games, but like, Cynthia is remembered for being kind of hot and having a strong team, and I think Cynthia should be remembered for being a wildly irresponsible person. Like, that's insane. She leaves me on red! What the fuck? Cynthia! Don't spit in my coffee. We don't have that kind of relationship. Let's see. She's not on the clock. Apparently I the fuck am, though. Apparently I the fuck am. All right, no shinies yet, but we'll find one. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We can give, look, and that's it. That's the thing is, I will hate on Leon endlessly. That's because I don't like him, but I respect him because Leon shows up to work and Leon does his job. He throws a Pokeball at Eternatus, which is, you know, he didn't have an Ultra Ball, but like he goes and he handles the Renegade Megas or whatever of that generation, the Big O McBigums Pokemon, and he shows up and he's like, no, you go do your gym challenge. I'm gonna go fight this Dynamax monster. And it's like, okay, I lose brain cells when you speak, but I respect that you're doing your goddamn job, right? And that's what Cynthia never did, right? Also, but you know, but it's tough to get past the facial hair with Leon. So like, it's purely cosmetic, the reason I don't like Leon. And I recognize that I'm just being that way. And perhaps the internet is also at that mercy of a selective memory. Let's see, black and white were kind of fine. The facial hair, the shorts and leggings, which is apparently, according to the comments I received, something that's common in professional sports. But it seemed dumb to me. Look, and that's I think Leon's saving grace is that he's just so weird. I think for me, it was like the Pennzoil sticker on the back of his jersey. And I'm like, that's a little too real for me to really get behind this guy. And look, I love wearing shirts from the company that paid me to advertise their shirts, right? But I don't know, man. It just feels like when we bring that level of like corporate capitalism into the Pokemon Championship, that it doesn't necessarily enhance my escapism that I look for in video games. And it was funny. It was such a funny choice. Yeah, I was not available. Shiny Alpha. Shiny Alpha. I was dead. I was DED dead. Second shiny alpha. Litwick. That's right, baby. That's right. Yeah, Leon's very himbo. Look, yeah, I think that the more I think about it, the more I think that he is perhaps one of the best champions, but I can't help but just dunk on him, because he's so stupid. But maybe that's what makes him so good. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's cowardice to make Cynthia so cool, right? God damn it. Okay. I can't die here. Am I still in the danger zone? I am. Not anymore. I'm up here now. You guys gonna get me from down there? What's this? Whoa! Oh no. Not this one. Yeah, dumbass affectionate. Nope. Nobody sees me. Nobody saw me. Nobody saw a thing. Alright. Can we all stop fire spinning me now? Good. You know, look, man, the more you guys talk about Leon, the more I think Leon kind of is good, but I don't know, man. He's here for the memes, and I respect that. I could never deal with Kotetsu from Tiger and Bunny. Do I dare Google that? Are they just like covered in? Whoa, I'm nervous to Google anything these days. All right, let's keep it going. Let's see. But if I lost in the rules lock, which is the nuzlocke with far too many rules, I would have had to shave my beard like Leon's, which would have been a lot. Look him up. All right. Kotetsu. Not from Demon Slayer, not from Naruto. There's apparently a few Kotetsus out here. Tiger and Bunny Kotetsu. He seems Leon-coded, a little bit more put together. I'm sure I would just have to see him. Is he very annoying? He looks like he could be. Let's see. All right, we reset. We keep going. We're already at 2 shiny alphas, so we're cruising. The beard, definitely. It feels like it naturally doesn't grow in properly. So it's not quite as bad as Leon's, but it carries the soul of it. Definitely carries the soul. I'm just gonna keep doing this. We just keep resetting. Now we're just playing the game. Now this is the feud. This is what we wanted. This is what I intended for us to do today. I got a little, antsy because I thought for a moment that I was really pioneering. You think it's honestly fun when Pokemon does crazy type-themed hair, unless whatever HR violation Swordward was? Swordward feels like a crime. Swordbird and Shieldbert, they feel like a crime. If I ever got into that post-game, I would probably have to do their voices as Bert and Ernie, now that I think about it. We're here to collect their legendary Pokemon. That's right, Bert. We're gonna go in, we're gonna catch ourselves the legendary dogs. Here we go. Big sword dog, you're the one. You're the one that makes the end game fun. What's up? Yeah, it's Swordbert and Shieldbert. They're Bert and Ernie. I'm going to Pokemon battle you with my superior sword Pokemon and my gelled hair. Okay. I think I hate you, but okay. God. Is a Muppet lock anything? I don't think it is. I think it's nothing. But it's fun to say. Like how one of my moderators keeps talking about the Pope lock, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And he's like, you know. And I'm like, I don't, and I never will. An LOL. An LOL emote would be a fantastic one. Don't feel like you need to do that, Rove. I never like to send you out into a flight of fancy without proper pay. But I can't stop you should you wish to do that. But know that I don't need that. We will survive. Let's see. Did anyone ever post the meme of them with shaved hair? No. Ooh. Indeed. There's little I can do to stop you. It's like my friend Percy, Persaikia, who's an IRL friend of mine, but also a wonderful chatter here. I cannot... Here's a wonderful story about Percy. I cannot stop Percy from washing my dishes. We were at a party at... my wife and I, it was at our apartment, and my wife just runs up to me, and she's like, Percy's doing the dishes! And I'm like, yeah? And she goes, we gotta stop her! Like, how could she... This is a party, she's supposed to be having fun! And I'm like, you could try to stop her. I've been trying to stop her for, like, upwards of 20 years, and she will not. She will not. She will just do the dishes, and you just need to accept that this is her love language. Let's see. You have a feeling we're going to witness a Wolfie masterclass in Pokemon Champions. Yes, Parish Trap. Oh my god, yes. 2 Amazing Trapper and Gothitelle and Mega Gengar. Yeah, the idea that, like, oops, all gimmicks, oops, all Pokemon, it's going to be wild, Vic. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to the Wolfie content on it. Yeah, the museum is a note about how he disappeared again, so I think it means he's got to go home. That's funny. Yeah, so there's my little Percy story. You can't stop her. She's gonna do those dishes. She will do them. All right, what if the problem with this one is it's very difficult to get around these fools. So I just have to run. You have a friend like that too? Yeah. Hold on, I'm actively being targeted for death. Charizard's down here. Am I not? Am I still in? Oh, yep. It would turn out that I am still in peril. I'm still in peril, but don't worry about me. Hey, bet you're wondering how I got here. Well, there's a long story, but stick around. Help! Help! I'm in danger, indeed. Oh, there's more Charizards around here. Anybody? You still mad? He's still mad! He's still very bad. This is tough. It's tough. You know, it's so hard. Nobody suffers as I've suffered. Can I can't be up here. You won't let me. Yeah, you'll fire spin me. Oh, an Alpha Charmander would be a good hug. Sounds like a good. God. Lampent. I had it for a moment and I got greedy because I wanted to look around. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. And then I run away. Yeah. Good. Good. I'm glad. Oh, you mean the battle train guy? You've been that friend at your friend's house? Oh my god, that's so funny. Why is she doing dishes? We gotta stop her. We can't. Unstoppable acts of service. It's a love language. It's a combination. KFC, Taco Bell. Butternut squash. Insane. Okay. I'm out here looking for Litwicks. We got so lucky last time. We have a lot of calories left. We have 1,500 calories left. If I don't get the shiny Charmander, I will sadly need to reset it. But that's fine. That's fine, because that's the life I've chosen for myself. Oh, Shalfa Ninetales. Yes, that would. I bet you could do that. Is Ninetales in this game? Honestly, a Mega Ninetales would be kind of awesome. But maybe that would be broken because it's already a weather setter. I guess they could change the ability to whatever they wanted. Oh, no, I'm not going to escape yet. That's so funny, yes. Excuse me. Double excuse me. All right. Usually at your friend's house, you're just the drink babysitter. You wouldn't get to the New Year's parties until 1 a.m. So at that point, yeah. Sometimes being the DD is a good act of service. There is the static one near the volcano area of Legends Arceus, yes. If you find a shiny alpha Garchomp, ooh, all right. I will let you know. That's a hunt that we could easily do. Drunk, not drink. There it is. The drink babysitter. I thought you were like keeping people from drinking too much, which is essentially being the drunk babysitter. Now, let me guess, Phoenix, you play support classes in Dungeons and Dragons, don't you? Let me guess. You play cleric. Yep, that's right. It's your D&D therapist. Hello. Oh, Ranger. Okay. Maybe I've misjudged you. Rove, I'll see you around. I'll probably still be here. Could you bring some snacks? Yes, Bard representation. Let's see. So used to doing dishes at family houses after a big meal. Yeah, exactly. Could you get some... probably... What are the curly chips that are spicy? They're like a rolled up chip. Hey, Obisoli, cleric. That's right. That's right. Shout out. Give me some... Yeah, Takis. Give me some Takis. Yeah, I'll have you know I'm only cleric this once because we already have a barbarian. There you go. Oh, is that a shiny? It is. Another shiny. I'm getting so many shiny Litwicks. The perennial bard. A perennial? Like the kind of plant? Let's see here. I love being bard. Bard is the best. Shinies over here? Nope. Y'all hunting shiny? Okay. Ooh, big ball. Okay, what's over here? We're listening. We're listening. And we're not judging. Yeah, Bard is really it's the best class. It isn't, but I mean, it's the best class in Dungeons and Dragons. Unfortunately, is it might be different in 2024 D&D, but it is. Hold on, I just need to get my brain around the river bend here. Apparently no. Could I do this? It's Druid. Druid's the best class, and I don't like that, but it's a fact that I just can't fight. They have all the best parts of support class while also having like so many utilitarian things and huge damage output. They're just so good. I was a lore bard indeed in my 2-year campaign that I was a player for. I had a 2-year campaign that I recently finished that I was a DM for. And my wife was a paladin. And our bestie was a bard. Let's see. Brina's the bard because if he isn't, things are gonna go wrong. Yeah, unfortunately, my comfort zone is high charisma characters. Let's see, College of the Moon. Oh man, I don't think I've even seen that one. The Dance Bard is the Dance Bard good? The 2024, we're talking about Dungeons and Dragons. The 2020, there is a new version of Dungeons and Dragons, which is called 2024 D&D because we hate names that are fun. And apparently, there's now, you can be a bard that's a dance bard. Like, dance battle takes on a new kind of meaning. Let's see, Minotaur Barbarian, that's fun. Insult comic, that's fun, yeah. An insult comic bard is very good. Sarcastic, thanks for stopping by. Go on a Lord of the Ring adventure. Hell yes. Have a wonderful time if you're still here. I'll see you. Go with the Blood God. The new rules, I think they've done a lot of good things. I've just been helping people build characters for them, and I'm seeing a lot of the differences. I think it's really so much better for fighters now. You can actually, like, they've given you a little bit more to work with. It isn't so much like, here's your sword, all right, and your high chair, right? Like, not to say that fighters were good. They were always really good, but now they've got, like, qualities to weapons, so, like, if you have X kind of weapon, it has topple, so you can knock enemies over. It gives you more to do. Hell yes. Are you a player? Are you a DM? Let's see. Your first ever D&D character was a bard. Yes, you ended up basically having to be the cleric, wizard, and rogue. That is what bards do. Let's see. Let's see here. Go with Dave. Always go with Dave. DMing seems scary. You know, it can seem intimidating. I feel like some people gravitate towards it more than others, but I very much enjoy DMing. I love being a player. Nothing crazy for you guys. God damn it, Litwick. God damn it, Litwick. Stop. You're embarrassing yourself. I don't think either of these guys are shiny, huh? What does shiny Charmander look like? He's just like a different orange, right? You don't play D&D, so you just assume bards are the ones that slept with the party? Well, they sleep. The classic meme is that they seduce the dragon. There you go, Breen. Didn't do much bard stuff as a result. Oh, yeah. It was just also a Princes of the Apocalypse campaign. Unfamiliar. Shiny Char is yellow. Thank you, Mayday. Let's see, but you've been playing with the same group for the past 9 years. How sweet. So you feel like DMing wouldn't be impossible, especially if it's a group that you know, right? And it's not like you really need to impress them. They know that you're fun. You know, never a bad time to try to put a one-shot together. I was thinking about if I do a, I don't know if this would work well enough, but it might. If I ever do a Patreon, having one of the upper levels of a Patreon being I could run a game, that might be fun. I would wonder, if depending on how many takers, it could be too little or too many, but that could be a fun thing to put on a Patreon. I do want to start a Patreon, but I need to figure out what kind of things I'm going to entice people to join said Patreon, because currently I spend most of my time on this already, and I already don't have enough content to post on YouTube. So we'll see. But something like that would be easy, because then it's not like I'm editing a huge old video. Princess is kind of infamous for its bad writing as a module. Luckily, it was your first campaign, so you didn't know how bad it was until after the fact. That's fair. Hell yes, Phoenix. All right, good to know. Oh, Bud has never played D&D? Well, if anybody wants to just get a D&D game together, a few of the Discord folks have tried to do that in the D&D Discord, so you could reignite that fuse. A Dave holy candle, that's right. Light it and think of Dave. Curse of the Crimson Throne from Paizo. Interesting. Princess is rough. All right, are these modules? A module, for anybody that isn't this flavor of nerd, is a pre-written D&D campaign that has... Oh, is that a shiny? No. I think that's just a Charmander. I think that's just what Charmander looks like. Yeah. It's a pre-written D&D campaign that has like some basic progressions and possibilities and maps and stuff. It kind of takes away some of the stress of being a first-time dungeon master, or even a dungeon master that's been doing it for a long time. I'm a homebrew girly, so I look at them and I'm like, but it's gonna tell me what to do? But some people swear by them. You only tried DMing once and it went horribly on your end because you had a min-maxer. That's what you wrote, that's what I read. A min-maxer on the party and you were nervous, sleep deprived, and hadn't eaten in many hours. No. They steamrolled the boss. You did not react well. No! No, the emotions ran too high. Well, just say, all right, team, if you could ever forgive me, I'm just gonna make a boss that'll kill you. I mean, I'm ready to grow and emotionally as a person. If you want to play. Crimson Throat is a pre-made. It's a, yes, the second ever made for P1E. Unfamiliar with P1E. Everybody tossing out acronyms out here. Like I know what they are. What is that, Breen? Phoenix promised when you first started dating that he would DM a one-shot. Oh, that's sweet. With your parents. That's so cute. Pathfinder First Edition. Thank you. My gosh, that must be an older one. Pathfinder is another TTRPG. tabletop role-playing game with that's similar to D&D, but if you like more math. 7-year campaign. That's crazy, Phoenix. Homebrew, yes. Yes, if it seems like something's incorrect, no. It's just homebrew. Hey, Zugo Moot. Hold on, I'm gonna do it. Zugo Mugoit. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Come on in, Zoo. Hello, hello. We're shiny hunting and talking about Dunders and Dugans. In here. We have already had a pretty damn good set of luck, but these were not the shinies I've been looking for, unfortunately. Alright, we're getting some D&D stories. Wonderful, wonderful. Pathfinder's essentially 3.5, Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 edition. And stayed that way, because people liked doing that. Alright, let's look for some Zards. But as I understand it, Pathfinder is like, what if there was more flexibility, but also more math? So it's kind of, it's divisive in the really nerd communities. Let's see here. Yeah, it is quite freaking cold outside. I hope you're staying warm, everybody. There's a lot of colors, but I see Charmander, and that's just Charmander's color compared to Charmeleon. So he always looks like a shiny, but he's not. I'm psyching myself out. I got 500 calories left, and then we might just have to take the L. All right. In case anyone wants to try playing as a funny wombat, the module was called Wisdom Under Fire. And Zoo, you're currently struggling to survive the Arctic blast of a weekend, fighting the urge to go out and DoorDash, knowing it's going to get dangerous. Oh, to work in DoorDash? Yeah, that may be tough. Because, I don't know, near me, it's like negative 28 with the wind chill, is what they're alleging. Are there surge prices in DoorDash? People will be ordering DoorDash. So, I don't know if they pay DoorDash drivers more. Because I did Lyft driving for a while. And there's like surge pricing, right? So that's a big help. You know, if you're the only one out there, you get a little more. But I don't know. That's going to be the case throughout the weekend. Okay, well, take care of yourself, Zoo. Don't feel like you need to be a hero. I mean, get that bag. I want you to get that bag, Zoo. If anybody out here wants you to get that bag, it's me. Hades on Holiday wants Zoo to get the bag. But I also, Hades on Holiday, wants Zoo not to catch pneumonia. DoorDash does pay peak with the cold and bad weather. Of course they do. They want you out there. Otherwise, then you won't be out there. Get that bag. Parenthesis. Safely. Safely get the bag. All right, just like I'm trying to get this goddamn Charizard. Let's get that bag together, chat. I love it. What does that mean? Are we going into business? Start a small business with me, chat. Ooh, no. No. You don't know how to drive in the snow. Oh, then definitely. Definitely not necessarily the safest option, huh? God damn. Oops, all alphas is really kicking my buns. Nobody? Is somebody still mad at me? Yep, the answer is yes. Okay, well, let's make the next batch of them angry. And then we're gonna have to reset because, unfortunately, while I've found 2 or 3 shiny Litwicks, we are... God damn, these fire-spitting bastards! Stop it! Why are you doing this? Stop! Ugh. Alright, let's try 1 or 2 more. Let's see. Yeah, if your truck is not really you have a truck that is rear-wheel drive, so you don't want to give someone a surprise garage installment. Yeah, if you're not confident in the car's ability in the snow, I'd avoid it. You know, the money that you would make extra might not cover the damages or the funeral of poor Mrs. Sprinkles. That poor little poodle. Is that a shiny? No, I'm just gaslighting myself. Yes, I did learn to drive in the snow with minivans. So so you know, you got to make it work sometime. But if you're not confident, then it's just going to get you stuck out there. So stay safe. Took a driver's ed in the winter, so you were a fresh driver, Zoo. Be forced to learn how to drive in the snow, but no, got a rare December heat wave. Wait, what? Oh, last year. I see. You should have learned last year. Yes. Well, Unfortunate. Unfortunate! Prazel Dragon coming in. Subscribe for 3 months in a row. God damn it, you're a champion, Prazel. I really appreciate it. Ready to survive the East Coast during an ice storm, being an absolute shut-in. Hey, you and me both. Except I'm a Midwesterner, but it's big enough that we're all affected in these unprecedented times. Driving in the snow can be fun if you have a car that can do it. Yeah. Best snow on Earth? Interesting. You learned to drive in you learned to drive in the snow in a van. Hey, you and me both. All right, I think I gotta reset. I'm gonna do one final look for Charmanders, and if I find a shiny Charmander, I'm gonna be so upset because I'm only gonna have 100 calories to catch it while everyone else hates me. Okay, unfortunately, I don't think that this is the one. Your brother's old Sunfire. Ah. En un van, Cerca del Rio. Okay, yeah, unfortunate. All right. We all gotta go sometime. Those Litwicks, they were not what we were looking for. Apparently there's even a word for finding a shiny that you are not hunting for, and it's called phasing. I did the wrong thing. Which I think is so funny that there's so much of a community for shiny hunting that if you find the shiny that you're not looking for, it's called phasing. And I'm like, I guess we could have a word for that. That's fine. We gotta sack the candles. I'm so sorry. We're doing the backup save because we still have our donut. And maybe there's a chance there's a guaranteed shiny whenever you do a sparkly power 3 donut. And it has been a Houndoom as well as a a Houndoom as well as a Litwick. Let's see. It's Steven. Hi, Steven. I mean, that's good to know, Zoo. Good to keep in mind. I would say listen to your gut. And your gut seems to be saying no. Alright, the sparkly Tanga Maranga donut. We enter into the magical world. If you're a storm chaser, you have a lot of driving to learn. How can you be a storm chaser? Do you just love the idea of being a storm chaser and you haven't chased a storm yet? Looking to get out there, chase a storm? Holy shit, it's the guy I've been looking for. Oh my god, look at that guy. He's a guy that's slightly a different color and also a different size. Look at that guy. Catch the guy. Catch the fucking guy. Everybody wants me dead. Okay, running. Shelfa. Freaking Charmander. Alright, I'll be back. God damn it, everybody. Everyone's so mad at me. I was doing the song. Didn't you hear the cute song I was doing? But now everybody wants me dead. No. Come on. Please. What if I hid here? Nope. Nope. Yeah, run away. Run away. No. Everybody hates me. No. No. Good. Okay, I made it. Okay. Okay. And they're still here, of course, because they don't despawn. But that's such a close color. You have to admit that it's very close. Look at that guy. That shiny little guy. I want to catch that guy. I miss the ability to distract. Please turn on. Oh, that doesn't. Close enough? Okay, what if I just bring you over here, away from your friends? I'm gonna just try to catch you. What, are there more people angry at me right now? Confusion. Steven, that's not what I want. Metal Claw. Oh my god, this thing's actually quite tough. Okay, please. Headbutt him. Psycho cut him. Alright, Steven, return. Come on, come on. Yes! I got the guy! Yes! Oh my god. That is an instant shiny alpha Charmander. Look at that guy. Look at that tiny little guy that's actually quite a large guy. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. That's a good guy. Oh, that's a good guy. The Alpha Charizard is in our grasp. And of course, we've done it early in this run. So that means I'm going to get greedy. And I'm going to keep doing it. Because now the Charmander is at the reset point. It's at the reset point. May, you redeemed a nickname. Budhorse redeemed it first. Everyone wants to redeem the nickname. All right. Bud, what are we thinking? What are we thinking, Bud? What a guy. Look at that guy. It's a guy. If you've ever seen a guy, this one is slightly a different guy. It's a guy that's a different color than the other guys. Let's see. Bud, yours is pretty stupid. Okay, you're giving it to May. May, what's yours? You chased a bunch in 2024 and encountered some violent tornadoes. Fascinating. What a fascinating life you lead, Zoo. Stay safe. Is that a shiny? No. My sons. Something a little too close than you should have, especially considering you were literally inside of them. Zoo, don't do it! Zoo, don't do it, Zoo! We love you being alive and getting that bag. All right. And we just do it. That's crazy. This is awesome. So now I just keep resetting. I got 3,000 calories. Put them on the clock. Put those calories on the clock. Tad Cooper? Is that a reference to something, May? Who's Tad Cooper? I don't know who that is. We can definitely name him Tad Cooper. Should I know who Tad Cooper is? I mean, I don't think you get the bag if it's your life insurance policy, Sue. From Gallivant. Unfamiliar. But Tad Cooper, welcome. Stew. Disco stew. Yep. You're right, Sue. Wild way to find out there's an afterlife to know that your money is going to somebody else. Let's see. I'm not ready to escape. Tad Cooper needs a friend. I couldn't agree more, Breen. I could not agree more. That friend could possibly be a big ol' Houndoom, the doomiest of hounds. Or a Litwick. Alright, but we've done it. We're doing it. We're doing it, Peter. I'm not ready to escape. Stop it. I'm gonna run past these guys and go over here. Yeah, people be YouTubing for that stuff. Just some guy. Just a guy. A bunch of Litwicks that are mad at me, but that's fine. And here's a bunch of Houndooms that are mad at me. This fire spinning bullshit is going to be the death of me. Just the fact that it just auto homes to where you are running to. They've played Space Invaders. Unfortunately, they know. Unfortunately, they know. Let's see. We gotta get a guy. Looking for the shiny guy, fantastic. That's a bit of a bunch of text, but it's a fantasy musical comedy. Excellent. Tad Cooper, just a guy. Love it. But he becomes a dragon. Excellent. All right. Well, we're gonna get this guy. All right, everyone. Lock in. We're getting a guy. That's just a Charmander. I just look at that and I'm like, that's a shiny, but that's just what the color Charmander is, right? That's how he looks. I'm gaslighting myself constantly. I mean, I believe in him. I super believe. Why not? Sure. Is that, they both the same? They both, look, man, it's crazy. It's crazy how much I don't think I'm colorblind until I start shiny hunting. It's like, is that orange? Is that yellow? Is that the slightly yellower orange? And it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Just out here trying to get another of these guys because I already have one, and thusly, I need more. I need another one. My avarice for shiny guys knows no bounds. Yeah, some of them, it's like, that's just the guy. That's like Gengar. Gengar, they were like, whippoo, they spit in my eye. How dare you? How dare you make Gengar just the same color? Same for Garchomp. You know, they fixed it with the Megas. I like pink Garchomp for Mega. That's a shiny, right? No. No, it's just... No, it's not. Yeah, one, like, Charcadet has blue eyes, right? When the shiny noise is here, I can abide by that. But in the olden days of Scarlet and Violet, you wouldn't know. There's no way of knowing. The frickin' Tauros was still black. That's just a Tauros. Yeah, Pikachu being just like a slightly more macaroni and cheese orange. Oh, Tadbulb? Unfamiliar. Yellow Pikachu versus slightly toasted Pikachu. Nice. Just a little bit more macaroni. And there's your Pikachu. That's, yeah. See, Charmander always looks shiny when it's next to Charmeleon. Because you think like, oh, Charmander is red. But then you see Charmeleon, you're like, no, that's red. Charmander's orange. Even though the primary Pokedex color would probably list it as red. Colors are hard. Hades 2026. A blue Pikachu. Pika-blue. Yeah, a blue Pikachu would be fantastic. What's up, Catsy? Long time no see. How you been? Welcome, welcome, as I'm hunting for a shiny Alpha Charizard. And we have Tad Cooper, our very first of this hunt. Happened right at the beginning, so I'm hoping that I can ride this shiny luck. It's been a crazy stream where I thought I glitched the game, and in fact I was just an idiot. So it's been nonstop vibes out here. How you doing? Shiny Tadbulb is, if you recall, orange on the bottom fin instead of red, but it's super hard to tell the difference, especially without the animation and the sound. Oh boy, yeah. No worries. I'm sorry life's been a little stressy for you. Always happy to have folks when they're around. It's always fine. Life happens. But welcome back. No. Just me gaslighting myself. Then I think I see a shiny, then I don't see a shiny. And I'm like, it's not a shiny. See? It's not a shiny. You can tell on the account of the way that it is. At least shiny hunting Flabébé. Oh god, yes. Impossible. I am shiny hunting indeed. Nope. Can I just have you ouch? That's the shiny. And from here, I can tell the difference, but it is not enough. It's not enough for me to instantly be like, yeah. Because, like, you know, Houndoom, blue. It's a blue guy. I did have a lovely holiday. Did you? I had somewhat of an okay holiday at the beginning because everyone was sick. My wife was sick, my parents were sick, my brother was sick, everyone was sick. Aside from that, Christmas number 2, once everyone was alive, very good. Christmas Day, a lot of staying in on Christmas Day. Ooh. That's not him. It's so nice to have mine out though, because I mean I can look at him like a goddamn color swatch. Yeah, Christmas 2 electric Jingaloo. Hey, hell yes, Catsy. Excellent. I'm glad you got yourself a Switch. That's a regular guy. A regular guy. Just a regular guy. Look at that guy and you think, why is it just a regular guy? It's a regular guy. Oh, but I am looking for a guy that's not so regular. Looking for a different kind of guy. I don't know why I'm having a, it's a little soliloquy over here. But I am. I'm looking for a guy. Not any of these guys. I'm looking for the very guy that's next to me. I'm looking for the Holy Grail of Shinies, the Black Charizard. Let's see. No shiny living decks. I don't hate myself that much. You're all Houndooms. I'm gonna run. I gotta run. When the donut that I have increases pretty much everybody to be an alpha. So it is just a bad time. Any shinies over here? Shiny? Shiny, shiny, shiny. Nope. Yes, but the fact that you're asking that makes me a little worried about the contents of your question, so I would make sure that you're asking something appropriate. And then yes. I'm just a small town guy. That's living down in South Donut, Detroit. These are all just regular guys. Yeah. You took a donut hole going anywhere. Donuts, dream worlds, a big hole above the city. Requires a flying in the night. We found it. Just looking for a guy. As I apparently am one to do. No. Almost had that guy. Almost had that guy. We could also work on finishing. I think once we get through this shiny hunt, it might be fun to work on finishing the DLC. The DLC has been a bit of a grind and a little bit samey, but my adopted daughter does want to get the God of the Skies to give to her mom. So I can make that happen. There's also a couple of megas that I have yet to see. Yes. The Black Lizard, the shiny guy. You know, let's make it happen. Let's get Tad Cooper to evolve. Favorite mega so far? Probably Mega Solipede for me. Loving Mega Solipede. Yes. The shiny for Charmeleon is the same color. So funny. What's the probability of us doing a Soul Link together? Probably not. Let me. I think Soul Links take a lot of time and energy. So I think I got to be very careful because there's a lot of editing and time and energy. So I'd really have to be cautious about doing collabs like that. But it's, you know, always feel free to ask. But yeah, I think the collab aspect is a little bit of a guarded thing for me. But oh yeah, I appreciate you being brave enough to ask. Tip for Rayquaza? Yes, you may. Yeah, Solipede is top notch. Let's see. Yeah, no worries. Black Betty, classic. Mm-hmm. More like Chad Cooper, is it? Is Chad and Tad different enough? Let's see. Yeah, Solipede. How about y'all? What's your favorite mega so far? I was wicked disappointed about my son Totodile, but such is life. I also really enjoy Mega Chandelure. Go to the satchel here. Let me get some performance enhancing. I can't do that right now? Oh, because that needed to happen? Is that why? Nope. Can't do it here when I'm in hyperspace. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, the Nuzlocke with too many rolls was a bit ago. The channel's been going for about 3 years now. It's kind of wild to think about all the different phases of it. You can't at all, it would seem, Breen. This is knowledge that I've recently come into the possession of. Did you see the new Mega Feraligatr card art? I mean, when Feraligatr has the thing down, it is just like a big Totodile, which I think is a little bit unimaginative, but it's definitely not being done any favors by the animation that it does. Like when it's just like got a hoodie on. But that being said, like, you know, it would have been more exciting if the Totodile helmet was like here or something and it was like, hey, here, but still, not a big fan. I watched the 1980s My Little Pony when I was a child, but I cannot say I've watched it in a long time. I liked the movie when I was a kid, the 1980s movie, and then I have not watched any of the new stuff. I cannot join you in this hyperfixation. Let's see. Make a Garchomp a god. Throw. Yeah. This don't only a month. Oh, just make. Oh, I have one. Was it who just literally handed me a Garchomp that was ready to just destroy? I think that Rayquaza also could be trivialized. Like, oh, another one. Oh my god. Another one. Hold on. Look. It's the guy. This is the guy. This is the guy that we've all been looking for. And I want him. And I want to catch this guy. If you could just turn around. You just, no. Don't go away. Where are you going? Stop. Come back. Get him. Get him. Come on. Yes! That's it right there. We did it. Shiny Charmander. The baby. The boy. The baby boy. Okay. Oh god, now everyone's mad at me. That's fine. I will never underestimate Ray Ray. I'm sure he's out for blood. After those double Crabominatables, that was... I'm never going to be surprised if something is just wicked. I'm not nuzlocking this game anymore. We beat the nuzlocke, so we're on a bit of a victory lap here. Oh no. Am I still being attacked from behind? I sure am. I sure am, bud. I sure am. Ooh. I guess I could do Bud's nickname for this guy, yeah. Stu? Just name him Stu. Seems kind of wild to name the coolest shiny just Stu, but I guess that's what you spend your channel points for. But if the channel points don't get spent if I don't click accept. Yeah, double Mega Crabominable. Unexpected, to say the least. A randomization of this game would be butternut squash insane. No, it's definitely atrocious in the game, but the TGC art was something you liked. Okay, that's good to know. Mega Absol is fantastic. I love the new... There's the Absol Z is also really cool. Get yourself a drink, bud. And by that I mean Catsy. Bud horse is a chatter, but I say bud as like a, hey you, guy. Swaley, you redeemed? I drank. This is for you. Yeah, the double Mega, that was a lot. That was a lot to deal with. Absol is dope. I cannot argue with Rusty. I cannot argue with this. Is that a shiny? No. It's that color. That color. It just looks so similar to me, but it isn't. And I know. Man. Look, I don't know what to tell you. It's just so close. But then when I see it, I'm like, oh, that's it, right? Because once that one Charizard, or the little Charmander was there, I was like, that's it. That's the shiny. That's the guy. That's the little guy. Boop, ba-doo-doo, boop, boo-doo, boop, ba-doo-doo, ba-doo-doo, boom, boom. I don't know why I'm suddenly Super Mario Odyssey musicking. Nope, still no. But no matter what, this has been a huge victory. Would have been nice to have kept Dante. But you know what? Dante was no... We phased on Dante. I don't know why I suddenly feel like there doesn't need to be a word for it, but phasing, I'm like... Yeah, I was talking to Silly Little Cat, and Silly Little Cat's like, oh, I phased on the shiny. And I was like, what does that mean? But I guess this is the world of shiny hunting, because after you found a couple of shinies, you're like, yeah, I'm not excited about finding a shiny Pidgey. That's not what I'm looking for. So it's almost like a word of disdain. Dante vanished for science. It's true. Mega Golisopod was meant to be black. Is there a Mega Golisopod? I'm unfamiliar. Try not to toss too many spoilers down there. I'm wicked excited if that's true. But I've been staying pretty spoiler-free on this situation. I love What We Do in the Shadows. Fantastic show. That's fine, Rusty. I'm excited to know that he's there. I was like, oh, Golisopod's here. That'd be really awesome if there was a Mega Golisopod. All right. Well, cool. I do love... I caught a Golisopod and named her Scrimp. Let's see. I'm getting out of here. Charmander. Return. Anybody around here? So there... I could also check on the frickin' rooftops. Getting a Lampent would be very nice. But I already have the Shelfa, thanks to Bud. We go again. A Clue version of What We Do in the Shadows? Like a show that has that similar vibe? You've seen a streamer go for Galarian Ponyta and Glimwood, and she got 19 shiny Shinotic before getting the Ponyta. So I guess I see why the word phase is around. Let's see here. Guillermo. A Slitherwing named Guillermo? That's a cute name for a Slitherwing. After Guillermo. Is that a shiny? No. I am out here hunting for shinies. Guillermo, please, could you get me some more donuts? The movie's fun, but the show is truly a triumph, yeah. She did a Sword and Shield Nuzlocke where you donate to make her swap a Pokemon out with one of her Shinotics she moved into home. That's pretty funny. That's just a Charmander next to Charmeleons. That's not a shiny. That ain't no shiny. I've seen shinies before, and that ain't one of them. You can't fool me this time around. You can try. You can try. But you can't. You, in fact, cannot. No. Nay, nay. Nay, nay. All right, I'll do my best not to panic. That's just a Charmander. That's just Charmander. I'm out here looking at orange, hoping to see a little bit more yellow in the orange. I have never tried the escape room hacks myself, nay. Hey, what's up, pig? Run some errands. I'll see you around. If we're here, we're here. If we're not, have a lovely rest of your Friday. I have immediately succeeded in my hunt for the shiny Charmander and the shiny Alpha. So anything from here is gravy. Let's keep you out, because then I can really get the compare. I could be like, that's not that. It's got to be more of a yellow, right? We're looking for a Lello. It's definitely on the orange to Lello spectrum. That's more orange than Lello, right? Everybody's out here putting so many acronyms. What is that? Peter, like Peter. Is this the Family Guy thing? Shalfa Charmeleon indeed, pig. No. That was the one guaranteed shiny that we got on this donut. We've reset a couple times. We've learned a lot about the mechanics of the game and how I thought that I was breaking them when in fact I was an idiot. And now we're just going full hog on the Shalfa Charmander hunt. Hopefully I can get another one, because it's always fun to get another one, but I'm loving this guy. Loving this guy. Let's see here. Oh, Peter from What We Do in the Shadows. Okay, there it is. I understand why you do the acronym, but then I'm like, what is that? You've been shiny hunting in Pokemon Y. You found 2 shinies after around 11 hours of hunting. Oof. I mean, if you're doing X and Y, I don't know if they have the kind of methods like this game does, where you can just like really, any given stream, I feel like I'm gonna find at least one shiny. Especially if I can get the donut power 3. Whoa, there's a lot of big guys. All right. I think I'm going to do a little bit of a lap around the property. See if I've got any lampants. Please don't see me. Please don't get mad. They see me. They're mad. Everyone's mad at me. Ugh. Please. Please don't. Are you mad? You're not a shiny. You will be mad at me, so I'm gonna go this way. Hoping that I can... Oh, there's a... Oh, okay. Well, yep. Well, you didn't see me. No, he sees me now. Okay. What if I did this? What if I did some crazy stuff? I went over here. You'll never find me. All right. Anybody over here? I think I already looked at the guys that would be in this area, right? Yeah, Lampants. Lampant is a more difficult shiny to decipher. Horde encounters, that makes sense. You can up your odds if you're in an area where hordes pop up. Hatching for IVs, you got a shiny Joltik on the first egg. Holy crap. Any OG from the movie? Unsure. Unsure, bud. Well, Taika Waititi. Was Taika Waititi involved? Because Taika Waititi was directing What We Do in the Shadows, the series, but I feel like they must have been at least a little involved, but maybe that's just wishful thinking. Thank you, Prima. That was a strong sneeze. Out of nowhere, strong sneeze. All right, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna get a snack and use the bathroom for some extra strength, and I'll return and we finish this hunt out. I'll be right back, y'all. right. I've acquired a tiny cheese. There's an ad going on. I was raptured. Rove sent me a Discord image of Takis. I hope you did not purchase those if you don't like to eat them. There's an ad break that's starting. Let's snooze it. I'm back now, baby. Who's gonna eat them? Who's gonna eat those Takis, Rove? I hope your wife likes Takis. You could have taken a picture of them in the store. All right, hopefully somebody eats them. That's crazy. That's funny, but that's just crazy. Well, that would have been a good idea. I didn't think of just taking a picture in the store. Yeah, Rove messages saying like, hey, I got these Takis. Clearly in a home. And then says, I don't like Takis. And I'm like, why didn't you just take a picture in the store? What's up, Lost? Lost loves Takis. Yeah, if you could put those Takis in for Lost. I mean, it's funny. But I hope somebody eats them. How you doing, Lost? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, mail them to Lost. Lost, as you can see, we're doing it. We are getting the holy grail of shinies. We're getting the Black Charizard. Alpha shiny Charmeleon. And we have our little baby. Oh, no. Okay, time to run. Charmander return. All right. This is already a successful hunt, but we gotta see if we can get anything else. But it's everyone's alphas right now, so it's really difficult to reset the area once they see you. It's over. Any shinies? No. Listening for that sweet, sweet shiny noise. Big ball. You can't do the spice? That's fair. Yes, if you could just put your, like a P.O. box or something, that, oh god, then there's a big dog. There's a large animal. There's a large, dangerous animal. Then Rove could possibly send those along. It's behind me, isn't it? Man! Hey, Prismatic, thank you so much for the sub. Time really does go by quite fast. For 5 months you've been subscribed. I really appreciate the support to you and Lost. Big shouties to both of you. Let's see. 100% something you would do with permission. I mean, like, that... but then how much money does it cost to ship a $3 bag of chips? All right. Well, I'm stress eating. I'm as somebody that does love spicy things. Casual doxing on a Friday night. It's too cold outside to be doxing each other. It isn't Takis. It's Tex-Mex trail mix. A classic handful of trail mix. Oh. Excellent to have you, Prismatic. Oh. Premium. As a treat, a little bit of leaking of personal information. All right, one more. To give me energy. For the hunt. Oh. Well, you were leaving to go get snacks, right? Bud, would that be your house? All right. We'll reset again. There it is. I know where you live. My house. Is that a shiny? No. I'm gonna get my shiny out for comparison. That ain't it. Lost! Holy shit! Lost subbed and then gifted 5 more subs. Lost! You champion, you hero. To Sprout the Bug, to Yo-Yo Master, to Frog-type Games, to Siro Nacho, and to Agskila. Hell yes, Lost. Thank you so much, the goat. It's Lost. We're snoozing the ad break because clearly this is skyrocketing us. Thank you so much for the support, Lost. It means a fuck ton. Stream Elements, I think I might need to stop you. You're going a little crazy here. But hell yes, thank you, Lost. It really means a lot to support me as well as the wonderful people of this channel. MVP. Jen got nachos. It's going to be a good harvest. I feel it. Prismatic they might be. Hell yes. Hell yeah. By the power of these wonderful subs, we see another shiny. That's right, baby. Another baby. Lost, you want a Charmander? Because I got him. I got Charmanders. I got him for days. 2 days, but I got days. Hell yes. No one ever thought that until you said it, bud. Jesse's favorite. Jesse is your wife? Charmander is a good little guy. Mm-hmm. Oh my. So many. It really does. Regular Charmander versus, like, Alpha. It's like, whoa, that's a big guy. That's a big little guy. All right. Come on. Come on, come on. Houndoom is your fave, but Pumpkaboo and Sinistea are close behind. Excellent. Extra small for comparison. All right, let's see. I got 300 calories left. Umbreon's quite good. It's a good shiny. We run. Did they see me? They didn't see me. Wow. I'm out here looking for Houndooms. So many Houndooms. They're definitely gonna see me, right? Yeah. Hey, Hex Code! Oh my god, I'm about to die. Hex Code! With another 5 subs. Holy shit, thank you so much for the subscribies, for the support. I'm currently running away from my life, but I can have a pause button. We have a golden Kappa train. No idea what the hell that is. But giving out a tier 1 sub to Violet Eden, to Suella Circa, to Zugo Mugoit, and to Celestial Ink, and Rusty Keys. Thank you so much, Hex. That's wicked generous of you. And hello, how is it going? And howdy to you, Miss Devon. Big shout out to Hex Code as well as Lost Heroes getting us a level 4 golden Kappa train. Not sure how that differs from other trains, but I don't care because it's gold and so are y'all. Breen gifting a tier 1 sub. Fantastique. Mwah. Chef's kiss to you all. Thank you so much for the support. To Katsy. And Gecko, what's up? Hex Code, thank you. Throw some ass in the chat, everybody. It's necessary. Let's see. Get on in here. Hex, is that Rove is flirting with you, so I can only imagine that that I know who you are. As Rove's wife. That's wicked generous of you. Thank you so much. Let's see. Yes, throw some ass. Do some dancing. Let's see. Ignore the one you gifted for the shiny. Hold on. Gecko. Let's see here. Stuffle. Is the cold fault right? It's the cold's fault? What's the cold's fault? It's freaking freezing, I'll tell you that. Let me go back and look at it and see what some of these are about. But thank you, everybody. Let's see. Ending the workday. End of workday call should be illegal. Oh my god, Lost! Stop it. You're amazing. That's another 5 subs from Lost. Holy shit. We're cooking. I'll go back and read all these. Let's see. A Koji Berry, a Phoebus, Ghost of Dio. Dio. She-Wolf Nita, Zillion Plays, fantastic. Lost another fucking 5. We're 2 away from the sub goal. Oh my god. What unreasonable number did I put the sub goal? Fantastic. Throw some ass. We're dancing. We're having a chip and cheery amazing time. Let's see. 2 away from the sub goal. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all of the wonderful support that has come through on this stream. This has been a wild one. Miss Devon has got one coming in. We're one away. Gecko has got one in. Fantastique. The sub goal. Everyone has been met. Look at this. A hype train is still going. Currently 90% towards level 6. Oh my god. So what's up with the golden kappa train? I don't care. We're doing it. Snooze the ad. The ad can't happen right now. Please. Don't do this to me. Goal met. Bud Horse. Coming in with a gifted sub for Black Wukong Rises and Mufasa Jones. Some fantastic names we're seeing in here. Oh my goodness. Mufasa Jones, welcome. Black Wukong Rises, welcome. To the world beyond the paywall. Amazing support. Coming in. Whoa, Gecko. Is that, no, we're just catching up. Gecko, you gifted before. All right, Miss Evans, yes, indeed. The Squirtle must play the saxophone. Doja Pat is eternal. Zoo, you are now welcome to the world beyond the paywall. This is fantastic. This is crazy. And here I am running for my life. So I'm going to keep doing that as I continue to celebrate the wonderful supporters of this channel. As we have possibly another shiny. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. Ghost of Dio! Your name made me laugh. Good to see you. Come on in. You're now a premium. You now have Hades on Holiday Premium. No ads for you. And none of that. Okay, so we reset. Indeed, Breen, you've redeemed an Om Nom Nom. Oh, hold on. There's shiny. I always think they're shinies. They're not shinies. That's what a shiny looks like. Okay, excellent. We're hunting for the shiny Charmander. Let's see here. Hex, you're a goddamn champion. Lost, Gecko, everybody. Bud Prima was in here. Hold on. Oh gosh, there's so many. Welcome, everybody. Thank you, and thank you so much. She-Wolf with 100 bitos. I really appreciate that. That's very generous and sweet of you. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Dare I say, I don't like to say very much. Let's go. Rove coming in with another 1,000? Or is that 2,000 because they're next to each other? It was 2,000s next to each other. 2,000 bitos. Thank you so much, Rove. You bought snacks in one of the most unhinged jokes. And now you're donating 2,000 bits. That's insanely generous. Thank you. Holy shit, the Kappa train. It's moving. It's moving. Holy shit. I was just doing a D&D thing where Kappa were the enemies, so it's so funny that it's a Kappa train. This is wild, everybody. Thank you. Let's keep on hunting. And, Breen, I will make sure to do the Om Nom Nom once we get through this. All these donuts. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the power of the donuts. We only have a couple more left. Choo-choo, everyone. The Rove, 2,000 bits, insane edition, chaotic affection. I appreciate it, but... welcome to the folks just popping in to the behind the paywall. We have some OGs of the channel knocking a crazy golden Kappa train across the sky here. 174 calories left. What if I just accept that we've gotten so lucky? No, never. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going, baby. And all right, now I'm gonna reset a couple more times. But then if I get to like 100 and I run out there, it's gonna be a nightmare if I find a shiny because then I won't get it. All right, we run through. Now we run through with 140 calories and a dream. We can do it with the power of a level 6 hype train. I will not be eaten by dogs this day. Nay, nay indeed. Oh. Nope, that's just a Litwick. Just a run-of-the-mill Litwick and a slightly larger Litwick. Excuse me. Come on. Well, 50 calories. If I find a shiny now, it's just tragedy, right? Now it's 34. All right. Well, this has been a fantastic shiny hunt with an insanely shiny Kappa train. I don't know why it's a Kappa, but I love it. Was that a shiny noise? It was. There's a shiny right there. You know what? I don't need it. I don't need it because I'm so full of joy in this moment. Rip. Rip with the best of them, everyone. Yeah, Hoop is like, couldn't be me, cringe. All right, but let's look at the haul, everyone. We're clutching up. Yes, we have three of these babies. Hex, another 1,000 bits from one household. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. We're crushing this hype train. Hex, holy shit. Oh my god, a lot of numbers. That's a lot of numbers. Nailed it. The hype train is still going. Level 8. Oh my god. Level 8. We skipped past level 6. Now it's level 8. Raise your hand if you've been personally victimized by the calorie timer. It's me. It is I. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, we gotta get all these shinies out of here. In this delightful, insane level 8 hype train. Oh my god. From Lost, from Hex, from Bud, from Rove. We're watching it roll in, baby. Alright, with the power of the talkies. With the power of the talkies. Well, there's no better way to spend the hypest of hype trains than to come in here and create the ultimate shiny. Here it is. Here it is. We're gonna do this. We'll do this in a little cascade. Yes, everyone's so excited. Let's do 7. Not to circle back to work, but did you snag Bud and Mayday's nickname redeem? I did. I got May, and then Bud offered to give that to May. But we can name one of these after Bud's, which was Stu. One of these shinies is to be named Stu. Taki. I was thinking the third one should be Taki. All right. So we have Tad Cooper. This one will be Stu. Just Stu, like Disco Stew. Hey, watching you game, come on in. How is it going? We're in a level 7 hype train right now, as I have been doing some shiny hunting for the Holy Grail of shinies, the little Charmander. As I am going to name this one Taki. How you doing, watching you? Hope you're having a lovely Friday and staying out of the goddamn biting cold, as it's like -20 wind chills by me. So hope you're staying nice and toasty with this delightfully toasty Pokemon right here. We're taking an ad break in the middle of a hype train? How can this be? How can this be? A shiny Charmander indeed. Not only, but a shiny Alpha. It is a big guy that's a different color. That's even cooler. So let's, well, the ad break is gonna end in 1:36, so. Is anybody in an ad break right now? I feel like I shouldn't be able to go into an ad break when I've got a hype train going. Am I crazy? Well, here's a beach guy, so we're just gonna evolve Taki. And we'll get them all into Charmanders once we're out. I do occasionally dabble in trades, watching. I occasionally dabble. Let's see. Taki is a very S-tier name for a Charmander. Yes. Fern after the winter storm? Does the winter storm have a name? We gotta find, like, a ice Pokemon. Name them Fern. Alright. Wow. Tad Cooper. We also have Litwick here. We gotta get a name for Litwick. This was a gift from Bud. Frigibax and a Ceruledge. I'm afraid I don't have either of those Pokemon. Frostlass would be a great name. Yes. Litwick. I can only do it once. So I'm not gonna name it Butt Cheeks. What else could I name it now that my brain is nothing but Butt Cheeks? No, Akira! Ah, leave me alone! Victor? Victor is pretty cute. Like Victor? I think Victor is pretty S tier. Victor. Victor von Frankenstein. Yeah, it's done. Victor. Akira! Alright, we're back, everyone. Victoria, yes. Excellent. Okay, well, I named it, so it's Victor. Alright, let's go down the line. Here comes Taki. We are going to, on this level 7 hype train. Thank you so much for all of the support, everybody. It's been insane. Just what an outpouring. Really keeps me going, and I really appreciate it, everyone. Very heartwarming in such a freezing day. As we just revel in 3 shiny Charizards. One of them, of course, is a bigger size, so it's cooler. Not to be too much of a size queen, but the alpha shelf, the shiny alpha is the big flex. Let's see here. Victor is so peak. You forgot to tell you that there is a ROM hack Pokemon I think you can have fun with. Excellent, I'm listening, Lost. That was a fantastic hype train. We get the golden that guy. We get these things. Hell yes, and Dedalius Diggle's coming in! Right at the end! The subscribee, Dedalius, thank you so much for 18 fucking months you've been subscribbled. That's insane. Choo-choo, dare I say, everyone. Pimachu. Wow, I really appreciate that. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna give some. I'm just gonna a little recap here as we have this stew Charizard with Fire Blast. Air Slash, lovely. Fantastique. Okay, and of course, the coolest, the biggest, the wildest. It is Tad. Is Tad bigger on the screen? They look like they're bigger on the screen. That's a big, big man. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. They look a little bigger. It's called Celia's Stupid ROM Hack. Oh my god. Okay. Big boy Ted. All right. I'm nervous. That's it. Big boy Ted. Fantastique. All right, well, we gotta look at the big boy. Oh my god. This dark god of rock. I love your movies. Here's regular. Just to give you an idea, that's regular Charizard. That's a big one. That's a big Zard. There's a big Zard. All right. Now what? Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Zard. What if... Oh god. Excuse me. So sorry. What if it danced? Yeah. What if it danced? This is a question that we need to answer, right? What if the big dragon, the crazy black dragon, did a little dance? What if the little black dragon was angry? I wouldn't know, because this is the big one. What if he was sleeping? What if he was sleeping? The trophy shiny sleeping. What's up, Galactishade? Don't. Chad, be quiet. Everyone shut the fuck up. He's sleeping. He's a little guy. Good. That's a big sleepy boy. Oh yeah. Well, now we gotta do this. We gotta get Victor up here. All right. You always thought Charizard was bigger. Everyone out here, size queens. You hang out with the alphas for so long, you forget. It's above average. Let's see. You're watching a YouTube channel play it, and it was hilarious. Hell yes. Well, I'll definitely have to take a peek. Thanks for the suggestion, Lost. I love. It sounds stupid, and I love that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me run through this hype train. Okay, well, we started immediately with a Tad resubscribing at the top. We got Bud Horse resubscribing, Phoenix Captain, Primachu, Zoo follows, Prazel resubscribing. Lost then comes in with an unhinged amount of love for Takis and the channel. Prismatic Serpent, and then Gecko, Hexacode. Oh my goodness. Breen, Bud, Lost again. And then Miss Devon coming in. Gecko, Phoenix, Ghost of Dio is followed now behind the paywall. Bud coming in hot. She-Wolf Nita with 100 bits. Rovarts with 2,000 bits. And Hexcode with 1,000 bits. Oh my god. And the Dedalius as it all came to a close. Bringing us in for 18 months with the Prime. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Keeps me going out here in this waxy-turvy world of content. So it means a lot to know that you guys appreciate me, because I appreciate you back. Wow, that's so lovely. That's so lovely. Takis for everybody. Takis for everybody. Let's see here. Well, I do happen to have a couple of spares. There's a couple of spare Charmanders. I don't know, does anybody want one? Anybody want a black Charizard? We spin a wheel? Spinning a wheel? Takis are quite good. I prefer the Trader Joe's knockoff Takis. Knockies. Notkeys. So, Takis are divisive. If anybody wants to maybe get a shiny Charizard, I could spin a wheel. I could spin a wheel or two. Who's on the wheel? Let's see here. My life is a series of wheels if you're new here. That's all I am. I'm just 7 wheels in a man suit. Give me that. I hit W and it's like, did you want to go to www.google.com? No, I want to go to Wheel of Names, goddammit. Let's see. Okay. So we got Insane, Pig, Mask, Let's see, we got prismatic. Yes, Trader Joe's has some very good ones. Let's see, Galactashade. All right, yeah, pop on in. It does not matter how new you are. All you need to get on this wheel is an interest in getting a free shiny Charizard. That's all I require of you. Boom. Let's fix this. If I can do better than this. Ooh. There we go. All right, so we have watching. We have Gecko. Let's see. You haven't actually tried them, but then you said you didn't like them, Rove. Yeah, open the bag. Maybe this is gonna be an awakening for you. Let's see. Galactashade, you were saying me. Was that not wanting one of these? You're talking about Takis? All right, if you don't want to be on the wheel, then worry not. They're so spicy? Are they that spicy? Primo, let's get you on here, bud. Rubichu! We have 2 Charizards spare. Rove, it's okay if you don't like them. They're kind of divisive. The wheel is for the 2 spare shiny Charizards that I have. So if you would like a shiny Charizard, I can put you back on the wheel, Galactashade. Galactashade's like, I don't want to be on the wheel. Wait, I do. I do want to be on the wheel. I do believe in fairies. Let's see. You don't want... Wait, you do... Do you want to be on the wheel or not? Galactashade, you're killing me. You love spicy, but you're a weenie when it comes to it. That's fair. Might I Gamba? You may, Breen. You don't have the Nintendo. All right, no worries, Galactashade. There'll be other moments. Fantastic. Don't worry. I'll be around. There's going to be more of this. All right, let me adjust a couple things on my screen. Fantastic. All right, is everybody... We're all looking. Is anybody not on the wheel who wants to be on the wheel? Rove, do you want a wheel for your wife? Or your wife is here. Hex, do you want to be on the wheel? Let's see here. Or Hex is your sister. Somebody very close to you. No, your sister is not Hex. Neither of us have it. Hex is your wife. All right. There's a lot of fake names out here. Ko is your sister. That's right. You don't have Z. No, okay, there it is. The 1 chip challenge? What is the chip challenge? What's that? Oh, that sounds like a bad kind of chip. All right, I'm seeing that everybody's going. Lost, you want on this list? Let's see. Seems like we're good. Don't ever do the 1. Yeah, that's the 1 chip. Phoenix. Excellent. All right. Let's see, the 1 chip. Yeah, I mean, it seems like the cinnamon challenge, right? We're not doing this for any altruistic reasons. It seems like a bad idea. Up. Okay. I made that noise to test my mic. So to remember Rove's wife, remember Hex and the dark arts. What? I don't know. Oh, like you're hexing someone. Sure. That helps me remember that Hex means that. Let's see. Oh, you went back for a second, Taki? See? This is how spicy chips work. You're like, ew. Right, that's it. It's Stockholm. Hexadecimal, yeah. Oh man. There you go. Give me a shiny Lucario and I'll give you $10. We're wheeling, we're dealing. Witchy coding, yes. Like you're coding the LEDs along the side of your cauldron. Back when I was a Spicy Lord, I wanted to do the 1 chip challenge. I handed a wing covered in the last stab, no problem. You handled. You did the last stab, fantastic. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, Well, I think there's also, we all need, I'm gonna tease the wheel here for a second. But like, we all know that there is a difference in like, I like spicy food and I like the food that is meant to harm you. Like the last tab or the one chip challenge. That's not like, oh, I don't like spicy food. That's like, no, I'm not a fucking masochist with like burning the inside of my mouth. It's, you know, I feel like there's a little bit of a difference. All right, I'm gonna spin this wheel now. This is for, we had different names. This is for one of them. There we go. Oh, watching. Are you still watching? Because you won the wheel. Yeah, that's just enjoying pain. Watching, you're here. All right, watching. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Oh, there we are. 4 6s, 4 9s on the link trade. You won the Charizard, faraway players. Get it cooking. Get it hot. Time is now. It's not even the flaming hot Dorito. It's like if you left a chip in the oven for too long, ate the chip, and then ate the tray. You never tried a spicy chip in your life? Galactoshade. Flaming hot Cheetos actually are pretty dang good. 1 2 3 4 6s, 1 2 3 4 9s. The math is still nice, right? But if I just do 69, 69, 69, everybody else thinks they're that funny too. All right. Bytecoin is my, oh yes, Wig. Okay, so now watching you in the chat, confirm that you are in fact WIG Wig. And I shall offer stew. Let's see. They all have red 40. Oh, can you not do red 40 because of the Beatles? You are. All right. Oh, watching you gaming. There it is. Wig. All right, well, have stew. And I will make sure this Aaron has a wonderful life in my PC forever. Yeah, don't get sick. What are you, Rove, you getting sick? Yeah, I mean, you should definitely let it settle. Stu, it's been real. Enjoy your new life. Woo. I guess the next biggest flex would be for Froakie, right? Getting the Froakie would be good. Excellent. Not getting sick, your tongue is just on fire and your sinuses have been cleared out. Yeah, that's probably a sign to give it a minute. Sip milk, not water. Chicken stew. All right, excellent. And now, we spin the wheel again. I didn't even wait. I didn't even wait to spin that wheel. Oh, it's Pig Mask. Insane Pig Mask will have the guy named Taki. Fantastic. Pig. Here we go. A linky trade. Faraway players. 4 6s, 4 9s. Drink milk and like more milk until milk is your entire being. Now, you don't know if you need to drink that much milk. All right, Pig, just let me know when you're ready. I'll just keep on searching in the meantime. Keep on searching. A favorite hot sauce that isn't too hot? Cutino's Chipotle hot sauce. Oh, fantastic. All right, that sounds like a good one. I really like the Chipotle Tabasco. I know it's perhaps basic. It's not very spicy at all, but it's good. Rove just died? No, he's fine. You can't drink milk straight. I don't touch this stuff. I'm still on the wagon. No worries watching you games. Lovely to have you pop in. And welcome. Good to have you. And now you officially have a shiny guy. Jalapenos on the daily. Excellent. Jen lives on the edge. Yeah, the whole chat's worried about you, Rove. Hey, watching you. Follow. Thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Come on in. I really appreciate it. Every little bit counts, and you are no little bit. Thank you. Let's see. Why do we need to drink milk when we eat spicy stuff? Because water will spread around the spice and kind of dilute it and bring it to parts of your mouth that weren't experiencing the spice already. What? Oh, I understand. I was like, Prismatic, what the hell are you saying? He said, because Rove said that he can't drink it straight. you can drink it gay. Yeah, milk dilutes the caspin in the spicy peppers. Thank you. As opposed to just spreading it around, it actually kind of neutralizes it. Kakuna! All right. Pig, this is you, right? You're Reed. I seem to recognize this name. I've traded with Pig a couple times, but sound off in the chat. Thank you for the little shiny. Let's see. You have sinus problems, so excellent. So you eat spicy stuff to clear things out. Ah, you know, spicy stuff will definitely help. Pig, take good care of this magnificent beast. Pig, were you the one that traded me that insane Garchomp? Oh, lactose intolerant. Rove, are you already in on the dark side of oat milk? Yeah, I think you did. You traded me one that I killed a bunch of stuff with, so let this be some good karma back for that. Excellent. Fantastic. All right, and now I have Kakuna. A soy boy. Don't like oat milk. You're crazy. It's got the best texture. Let's see here. Whoa, we're doing freaking fine. Also, Dave is here. We're doing good. I guess we'll get Dave. Hold on, I have another Dave. We'll put this Dave in the party. We'll get this Dave. Aaron, I have a beautiful and wonderful sunny location for you. Where am I putting Pokemon anymore? Where do they go? Box 18. There you go. Oh, enjoy it. Enjoy box 18. Let's see. Dave's here. Dave loves you. Almond milk girly. Almond milk, quite good. Vanilla oat milk, yes. Yes, indeed. It's quite good for your fancy coffees. Let's see. Press 1 or 2. Press 1 to confirm, 2 to cancel. O primo uno. Wow. Look at this. Look at this shit. Oh, actually, I'll be able to tell. Freya. Look at Freya. Freya's original trainer is... Oh, I met this Freya? No, I sent them out and then somebody gassed them up. I think that was still Pig. That's the concept of the follow-up. Who knows? But if you do soy milk, it would probably... I don't know if the chemistry is the same. Well, here, let's do this. Let's get freaking large candies. Do 11 large candies. Beautiful. Wow, it's so easy to get everybody leveled up once I've been doing all these donut things. I see why Bud, who has been my primary connect for all things performance-enhancing drugs in this playthrough, has been able to do this. Tea and oat milk is a little watery. Ah, there you go. If you're not trying to be milk consistency. Let's see. Almond milk for everything except hot lattes. Then soy milk. Fascinating. Fascinating. Yeah, I'm so sorry, bud. I'm so sorry. At least it'll be funny in the video. All right, we got some big feelings on milk. What's up, Future? Future Iono, come on in. Welcome to the holiday. Good to see you. Good to see you. This is Dave. And I also, in today's shiny hunt, I got Tad Cooper. And Future, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Come on in. I really appreciate that. This has been a very wild day where I thought I was like so cool and thought I found a hack to get like, you know, infinite shinies, but in fact I was just an idiot. So, we still did get luck after I was embarrassed though, and we got Tad Cooper, our shiny alpha Charizard. Also Dave is here, but we have the gigantic black dragon. Fantastic. Also Kakuna is here. I got Lampent, so this is nothing to shake a stick at. I think I clipped the revelation, but if anybody ever wants to clip something, I think it's just exclamation point clip or there's a button. Always appreciate folks clipping stuff. Very helpful. What am I doing with my life? His name is Bzz. No notes. no notes. That's a... so stupid. Pig, you get me sometimes. That's funny. Also was gifted a little trilobite. We got shiny Wimpod. And it was spoiled for me that Wimpod gets a mega, so that's exciting. I still have a leftover Galarian Meowth Shalfa and Claude. We're doing good. Dare I say we're doing very good. I guess I'll organize my shinies. And then you can go here. Dave, you should probably get into the party just so we can organize a little better here. Fun fact, you misgendered your Corviknight Barry 30 times. Oh my god. During your playthrough. She's a girl and you thought you had an all-boy team. That's funny. Indeed, Gecko. Not to re-spoil it to you. I'm unsure. As unconfirmed rumor. Unconfirmed rumor. Then Beldam's here. And then I got Jeff. Jeff's just a shiny. I wasn't hunting for an alpha. I got Jeff. I got like 5 shiny Jeffs. Jeff is pretty good. I guess we can lose one day for a Jeff. Hey, Pig! It's you! This is you! I found you. Let's get Victor up here. Because there's no reason not to just get Victor into Mega. Is it a Shadow Stone? A Dusky Stone? Yeah. Alright, well I want to see the shiny Chandelure. Jump Street reference? We got Jeff after saying a prayer to Dave. Yes. We got 5 shiny Jeffs. Are any of them shiny? Yes, 5 of them lost. If I have 5 Takis, are any of them Takis? Take that. Gotcha. Got him. Yeah. This is just such a good shiny. Look at that. Look at Victor. Now that's so good. This is Budhorse that gave me this guy. This is so good. Wow. Wow. That's a good... Now you know... Hang on. What happens when you do the... Hold on. Because shiny Charizard... Mega Charizard Y is... God, where the fuck? Okay, Mega Charizard Y is black. So what color... The blue flame would have been nice. What color is it gonna be now? Does it go just to be regular Charizard colors? We need to know. I need something to lock onto. Anybody? A crystal? A Pidgey? Come on. You also played Pokemon Too Many Types, and it was so funny. It is a very funny game. They just came out with a second one. Because tell me why I have Pidove. Yeah, Pidove being a boring type. I loved boring Pidove. It was so funny. Okay, I guess I've got to get some Mega juices flowing. That's fine. I can do that. Fire Spin. I do love boring types. Boring types were kind of really strong. Boring types were kind of goated. I loved my boring types. I would be willing to do another playthrough. I did a blind Nuzlocke and it was a mistake. I wiped like 5 times. Which I know isn't a lot in the grand scheme of Nuzlocking, but it felt crazy. Because I was just like getting to the next point and then I get rocked because I don't know the types. Alright, here it is. Tad Cooper, become the Mega Charizard. Whoa! It's slightly different. That's awesome. That's kind of way better. It's got like this kind of purplish hue. Okay. Okay, Tad. I kind of think it's awesome. I kind of think it's sick. It's good. Oh, sorry. During the dance gym battle, boring types are good against dance types because they're party poopers. I love that. That's a good one. So now, the only way to cancel your Mega Evolution mid-go... it looked like it kind of... I'm going to look at them side by side, Jen. It looked like it might have just been Because there was something different about the black from the regular Mega Charizard Y. So, oh, we can just look at him again. But I think it's got like a, yeah, it's got some color to it. It's like gray, purple gray, like a, you know. Larry indeed, yes. Our Larry run. So Tad Cooper, love and Tad. Like a mauve? Yeah. That's the Pokedex primary color. Let's hang out with our Pokemon. And this causes, God, we have, we're showing off so hard. And Dave's here. That's insane. This is a crazy team. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to give Charizard the Charizardite X, or the first. Maybe that was Y. Hold on. Let me swap the held items. God damn it. Fucking Jesus. Shit. Just open the satchel. Okay, what is it holding right now? The Y or the X? Charizardite. God, I passed it already, didn't I? Charizardite. 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 There we go. Are you holding? Oh, that was the Y one. Okay, it's the X one that's usually black. So the Y one is like this kind of like gray, purpley, mauve-y situation. So what the Charizard X is the one that's usually black. So does this one just become regular Charizard colors is what I want to know. So let's go figure that out. I'm sure if it means I can take him to dinner. What are we talking about? Can I get the Shinx treatment? Wait, what? Yeah, Y is orange. Okay, well let's witness it. Let's Thunder Punch this Fletcher. Fire Spin this Bumblebee. Burninating the peasants. Oh yeah, I can just do this. And I still get the points. There we go. Alright. Here we go. Come on, Trogdor. Whoa! What the helly? Are you serious? It's green. That's cool. With like red wings? Yo. That's very good. That's good. That's so good. They changed it if it used to be the other one. This is so cool. Oh my god, we got the best shiny. I'm so sorry about your feelings, but this is the best one. Let me go to the Pokedex. Let's look at them all next to each other. We got to, right? Where's Charizard? Where's the Zard? Where are you, Charizard? Why can't I find you? So here's regular Charizard, and the black and blue is legendary. It's good. It's very good. This is a pretty peak shiny. I do love this. This is, you never see like this kind of like seafoam green. Pretty fantastic. And now here's regular Mega Charizard Y, and then this, like this kind of like dusty gray with a hint of purple. Ooh. And the red on the wings. It's good. It's a good thing. Yeah, it's nice. I guess we can go for that Stoice now. I don't know, man. I got Tad, though. Tad's with it, and I love Tad. So let's fill Tad with drugs. 34, that'll do it. Rock on, Rove. I'll see you around, buddy. Gotta get Tad up there. And we gotta get you up here. That'll do something. All right, wow, this has been an insane stream. We've really done a lot. We've got a lot of crazy shinies. Okay, I guess I need more XL candies, but Steven is doing all right. Steven's doing fine. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this gigantic crazy monster. God, those alphas are so cool. God, that's the megas and the alphas and the shinies. It's all of them. I can't even confuse the terms because all of them are correct here. Except it's not Rogue. Wow, man, that's so satisfying. I mean, it's because Charizard gets two shiny. It gets two, well, it gets, honestly, it gets kind of three shinies, but it gets two megas. Let's see. Budhorse is a very satisfying name. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. All right, let's see here. All right, I think I might get a little bit of a raid going on. It's been a fantastic shiny hunt, and I think I'm gonna ponder on what's to be done on Sunday. But it has been super fun to stream. Let's see who's on right now, who we can bother. Who's beeping peoples? Let's see. Duck, who's happening right now? Show me everyone. See, if you guys ever have a suggestion of who you'd like to see me raid, always happy to find some new folks. Let's see here. Who is this? Hang about. Hold on. Oh, I know these people. What are they playing? Let's see, we'll go raid Beeb and Beebles. It's a couple that play Pokemon, but they're like playing it at the same time. It's kind of wild. Let's see here. All right, everybody, let's get a raid coming in for Beeb and Beebles. It's been lovely to be shiny hunting and streaming for you guys. Thank you so much for what was one of the best, insane hype trains that we've ever had. So I really appreciate all the support, everyone. I hope you stay warm. I hope you have a wonderful evening. You have a delicious meal, and you hang out with the people that matter. And I shall see you guys soon. Who knows what Sunday will bring? I might be feeling crazy. I might try something completely new. Who knows? Or maybe just more of this. Let me know in the Discord, in the suggest games, or just chit-chatting, or the game suggestions, if you ever want to see me play something. I gotta take a look at that thing, the Celia's stupid ROM hack. But until next time, everyone, have a wonderful rest of your evening. Blood for the Blood God, friends for the friendship. I'll see you around. Now we raid!